is in the box. Y'all can speak on it. Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Welcome to the hottest show on TikTok in the AM. I cannot make this up. Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern time. Boss man, you got a violation, honey. You gotta drop and come back.
Okay.
Starting Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. Eastern time, you guys. You can find us over here. The hottest show on TikTok in the AM. I cannot make this up. So we are going to talk about this. Hold on. All right. Read my cash app. Okay. What I read all the cash apps. Hold on. I read all the cash apps. Let me see if you probably didn't hear me.
Elo, what up, my boy?
Okay.
What do with you?
Hold on. Somebody said King looked like a cucumber, like the cucumber on Veggie Tales.
And I do.
you kind of do look like Larry. Go ahead.
And I do.
Somebody said King head shaped like a long tiddly winks.
And it is. Okay. Come again. The fuck?
King, your head is shaped.
I know, Diamond. Don't worry about it. Hey, Diamond.
That's right, King. Don't let them
Diamond,
shake you.
Hey, Diamond, but that girl like
King.
it. Diamond, that girl like it, though. They girls like it.
King, tell them your pecker just as long as your head. Don't let them shake you, dude. Don't let them shake
you.
You
know this motherfucker is definitely wanging. This
okay.
Wanging with girth.
Now, drop. Stop giving that motherfucker gas. Please. Cut his gas link.
Ain't nobody give me no gas. I'm really about that bullshit. I'm really about that life. Wang is wanging. I promise you that.
Okay, so let me go to the topic, y'all. All right. So I need y'all to listen to it. Y'all know I can't really show the videos on here like that because they be banning a lot. So I need everybody to mute up so y'all can listen to what the topic is about today. All right, y'all tap the screen, share the live, subscribe. It's only $2.99, y'all, to the hottest show on TikTok in the AM. Here we go.
Worst mistakes I see women make is this whole concept idea of dating one man at a time. It's just a ridiculous idea. You do not owe him your exclusivity without his commitment. You're not having sex with him. You have a right to have friends. You have a right to go places, do things. You can do what you want to do. You're a free agent. And the same way that you will look for the best pair of shoes, the best house, the best car, the best investment property, is the same way you should be dating and comparing men to interview them and make sure that they are the best option for you. Because when you're just dating one at a time, you're way too available. You're way too thirsty. When he starts pulling away, you're more likely to freak out. You're more likely to tolerate bad behavior. You're more likely to ignore the red flags. You're more likely to overlook the signs that he's a Build-A-Bear, ma'am. One of the worst mistakes I see women make is this whole concept idea of dating one man at a time. It's just a ridiculous idea. You do not owe him your exclusivity without his commitment. You're not having sex with him. You have a right to have friends. You have a right to go places, do things. You can do what you want to do. You're a free agent. And the same way that you will look for the best pair of shoes, the best house, the best car, the best investment property, is the same way you should be dating and comparing men to interview them and make sure that they are the best option for you. Because when you're just dating one at a time, you're way too available. You're way too thirsty. When he starts pulling away, you're more likely to freak out. You're more likely to tolerate bad behavior. You're more likely to ignore the red flags. You're more likely to overlook the signs that he's a Build-A-Bear, ma'am. One of the worst mistakes I see women make is this whole concept idea of dating one man at a time. It's just a ridiculous idea.
It's just a ridiculous idea, y'all.
Well, before we start, we
back.
all agree that is dating, though. Like, can we agree? That's what dating is.
Hold on, King. Hold on, King. They want you to come back really quick. Elo want to say something to you. Come back. Elo want to say something to you.
Yeah, so that is dating. I totally agree with that. I thought that's what everybody actually was doing, but saying different names for it, whether they call themselves a player or whatever. I thought that that's what people was actually doing because that's what you're supposed to do, which is date and see multiple people until you find the right one.
Y'all,
I feel like if you
hold
see,
on, wait 1 second, y'all. Wait 1 second. Y'all share the live to King so King can Elo can get in his ass.
yeah, I feel like when it comes to dating, I mean, you should be, looking at whoever the person is, and you can have a multiple of people. You're
No, I won't listen. No, I want Elo. I want Elo to handle this.
Can I say this from a woman's perspective? I'm sorry. Yes,
No, I was gonna say like when it comes to everybody has a different idea of dating because when I hear the older generation talk about dating, y'all talk about what's the word? I can't even say the word right now, bro.
Exclusivity.
Yeah, that right there. And then when we talk about it, the younger generation talks about dating. We talk to multiple people. So there's different views of how we look at dating and what we look at dating. And what dating looks like.
But when they talk about being exclusive, they're talking about a relationship when they're talking about being exclusive. So we're talking about two different things when you bring that into the subject.
So here's my opinion, right?
Hold on, man. Can I Mac, I was waiting to go out to something.
Hold on, Diamond talking.
Hold on, wait. Here's my opinion, right? Okay, it's gonna ruffle little fellas. I don't give a fuck. When you are dating multiple men, women, do not let them know you are dating multiple men because men do not like competition. They cannot take that shit. They want to be the only one. They want to be right. They could be dealing with a multiple. They could be dealing with a slew of motherfucking women. They cannot take that. So if you are dating men, do not let them know a motherfucking thing. You do you. If you ain't available for their ass at the time, check the schedule. Let them get with your assistant or whatever the case may be, and you will get back with them. If they ain't around, move on to the next.
That's Diamond. What? Hold on.
Some men like
what
that.
you just hold on. What you just said.
A lot of men
I just want you to know. I just want you to understand.
Me, I don't let all of them know.
But hold on. Drop. Hold on real quick. Drop. Hold on. What you don't understand about what you just said, Diamond? We are gonna know. We are gonna know that you're dating other men. We're gonna understand that you date other men because of what you said after that.
No, you're not.
Hold on. Let me speak. What you said. Hold on, drop. Hold on. Me and Diamond is speaking right now. Sit down for a second, okay? So I'm gonna be quiet after this, right? But what I'm saying is we're gonna know because
I've been
waiting after that. You said after that. Hold on.
Let me tell you how y'all not gonna
I got a couple of words left. And I'm gonna be quiet.
Let me tell y'all, Mac, how y'all not.
You see, I almost got it out. Drop.
Let me tell you, Mac, how y'all not gonna know because let me tell y'all something, right? For one,
I was about to tell you how we gonna know.
I'm finna tell y'all how y'all not gonna know. For one, y'all don't even tune into y'all wives and then y'all girlfriends the way y'all should be. For one, y'all give us too much space and too much freedom because y'all be so
once we have you. Hold on.
Y'all be so tuned into the bullshit. Y'all in the sports. God damn it, y'all into y'all homeboys. Y'all out drinking. Y'all at work 24/7, 9 times a day. Y'all over here doing this and doing that. Y'all is not even tuned in to a lot of shit. So y'all give us nothing but space and opportunity to go and play if we want to play. Y'all still won't know. But look, Diamond, let me tell y'all why y'all still won't know. Because we know how to answer our phone. We know how to tell this person 1 second and walk away and take that call and etc. We know how to do shit.
I think a lot of men don't know how to
well,
communicate.
The thing is, Diamond, what you're not understanding is you're talking about in a
situation
where the man is used to the woman, and now he's starting to.
That's everyday life. That's true, Diamond.
No, that's just
that's true. That's everyday life.
We all can't speak at once.
Mac has no point. He don't try to make a point, but he has no
You cannot all speak at once.
Mac, it really wasn't your turn.
Hold on, let's let Mac get it out. Go ahead, Mac.
If she's speaking to me, why the fuck do somebody else think they have to respond?
Okay, go
take a chill pill. But look, Diamond, the fact that you don't have time, just like you said in your statement, you can date other guys. Just make sure he understands that you don't have that much room in your schedule. As soon as I find out you're always busy and you don't have time for me, I'm gonna understand you're dating other men. And once we have you, yes, we do take a stretch and get away and go hang with the friends and go do this and go do that. But in the beginning of the relationship, we're gonna be trying to get to know you and spend time with you and see if you're the right fitting person and if you're qualified to be in the wife position. Right?
Not Matt. Not if you got that black book.
Yes, but at the same time, I'm gonna have a black book, but I'm weighing all my options and I'm looking at which woman has the best characteristics. Now,
like
you telling me you have no time for me, you're gonna qualify yourself as one of those women with a lower tier of characteristics for me, and I'm gonna choose the woman who's more tending to my needs.
Well, hold on, but remember though, I make time for what I make time for.
Echo.
Say that again. You make time for what you want.
I make time for what I want. I make time for what I want to make time for and who I want.
So if you don't make time for me, you're putting yourself at a lower tier. I'm just saying you're making a statement that you can tell these men you don't have time for them and they should understand. And then you tell me you understand that you make time for things you want, right? So when you're telling these women that you don't have to make time for these men, date all these other guys, and they should just fit in where they fit in, you're putting them in the position of never finding happiness.
That's a lie.
Not necessarily.
Okay, you done, Matt? Is Mac done? Because I've been patiently
That's
waiting.
not true. Go ahead, drop. That I disagree, Matt. But go ahead, drop.
Thank you. So from our generation, it wasn't what Sauce said that we made it into a relationship. In our generation, it was looked down on if women dated more than one man, regardless if we were having sex with these men or not. They saw us as 304s, which was the biggest mistake for us. The best thing that happened to me is when I listened to that woman. She played and made me feel comfortable, because it was very difficult to do. When people label you as a 304 because you're dating more than one man, getting to know, dating is just the time of vetting. You're vetting the person, getting to know if you want to take it to the courting stage of being exclusive with that one person. So it's very hard for most women to do because we're stigmatized from doing it. But just because you're going out to lunch, going to breakfast, going whatever, going dance or whatever with a man doesn't mean that y'all are in a relationship, and doesn't mean that you're exclusive with him or even having sex with him. So it's not about we saw it different. We were pushed to live differently. We were pushed to, if you're seeing this man dating this man, you gotta focus on him and have a relationship with him, like Mac is saying. No, women should be dating just like men.
That's not what I said.
Women should be dating. Yes, you did. You said when women do date more than one man, you put them in a lower tier. And
I think with social media,
came
exactly
what you said,
sir. That's what you
only if they're not making time for you, drop. That's all I'm saying. If they're not making time for you, that's all.
When we're dating, we're making time for people. We got to be making time for you if we're dating you. We're just not making you our focus. We're giving you our time as we see fit.
Well, if you're not making me your focus, I can tell, and I'm going to move on to a chick that's making me her focus.
But let me tell you this, Mac, and I'm a mute. If you are dating a woman and you don't think that she's dating other men or other men are interested, you're dating a wildebeest. Because any woman that you're dating, you should rationalize that woman have other men interested, and you should be trying to win that woman over from the other men. Why would you be dating a woman that nobody else wants?
The thing is, I think when social media came into the picture, you feel me? Like when social media came into the picture, that's when all the judgment happened, because people were doing this behind closed doors anyways, talking to multiple people and all that. But once social media came out and people are posting about their lives and the people that they're dating and et cetera, like, oh, are they dating? Oh, are they talking? Oh,
coming
and
from
whole time it could just be like a friendly.
Social media came out, Sauce. How old were you when social media came out, Sauce?
You don't know about
life before social media, Sauce. So how the hell? All right, you're right.
I was quiet when you was talking. What I'm saying is, when that happened, people were starting to get involved in people's in their love life. You feel me? Like when people will post about certain things that they're doing, people will care about that. I mean, that doesn't matter, but again, that's what people care about. People care about, oh, who is this person talking to? Who is this person not talking to? So I mean, that's all I'm saying, that I feel like social media came into the picture, and before that, people were just doing things behind closed doors. So
but still women were,
and that's what you saw when you was 10.
more than one
I was actually like probably like 19, 18 before social media came. So I saw the real life before social media, and what it was people didn't have such high of a standard. When social media came, now you have to post your boyfriends and girlfriends.
No,
So
you
now
don't.
people actually care about how they
That
look.
ain't true.
People
I'ma
actually
say that
care
ain't
about
true.
the person that they're
No, you
walking
don't.
around with.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
at first, the only person. Let me just say this. I'm gonna be quiet. At first, the only person your loved one saw, if you had a stay-at-home wife, the only person she saw was the mailman and the people on TV. After that, it was a wrap, right? So it's like now she has 1,000,010 options, and all of them have access to her to be in her DMs.
I'm 28.
That's what has changed, right?
Okay.
But at first,
So 1 second, y'all. Hold on, wait. Mac, hold on. I got these cash app messages. Somebody said, King, you're not funny, you're an idiot. Somebody said, King, Sauce is not gonna fight you, leave him alone. Somebody said, can I pay to drop Diamond for that comment?
that was funny.
Okay, go ahead.
If I may,
How much does it cost to drop Diamond?
if I may,
We'll come back on
I
another
think that
day.
if I may, I think that ladies can do whatever they like. I mean, you have the option to do whatever your heart desires. However, you can't force men to accept it. You can do whatever you want to do, but a lot of men are not with a woman dating multiple men. And women are more accepting than men. If women didn't accept that nonsense, men wouldn't do it either, in my opinion.
I think that everybody needs to just take away all these barriers that they have. The people should be out there dating. Men and women should be dating, like the young lady said in the post, to get to know this person and make sure that this person is right for them for the long haul. So both sides should be dating multiple people. The communication should be there if y'all want to, grow it into something deeper. That's what I'm not hearing, is that, y'all want to jump to the other conversation, but yet you're forgetting that between those two people who are actively out there dating, they have to have a conversation with each other to say, okay, we're going to be exclusive. But other than that, they should definitely be out there dating and getting to know. I agree with Diamond. Neither side needs to let each other know that they're actively out there dating multiple people. They both need to be able to come together with each other and look at each other and say, okay, we should now be serious about each other, regardless of what they should or should not know that they out there doing, that we know that they're dating, they're single. They should be able to do what they do. We're not property to each other.
But man, I got a question. So do you feel like people should tell people their intentions, while they're dating? I mean, not dating, but while they're trying to talk to somebody, be like, hey, yo, I'm talking to multiple people. I'm just weighing out my options, being real with you, those type of things. And people don't do that though. People string people along.
Well, why you gotta do that and you're single? Why you have to have this? If you come to me and say, hey, I'm interested in taking you on a date, give you my number, we talk a little while. What I'm doing in that time that we're just dating, because that's the dating time. People don't know when they're dating, when they're courting, and exclusive. That's what it seems like the line is drawn. If you meet me and you say, hey, are you seeing anyone? I say, no, I'm single, I'm dating, or whatever. Why do I have to tell you how many people I'm dating? You should already know this is an adult person who's single. They're seeing other people. They're entertaining.
So if that person wants to date
Not everybody
exclusively with somebody, if they're trying to date, have
well,
true
when you
intention.
become exclusive means just you and I. So when I say, hey, when a man tell me, hey, I want to be exclusive with you, then you shouldn't be dating nobody else, because y'all should be exclusively dating. That's what exclusive means.
Well, I do think that either way works, but I think it's all in your delivery. I think that some people's delivery, when they try to explain what they got going on in their life, can come off the wrong way. So I do think if you're going to be an honest and open person, you should think about your delivery and how you're going to deliver it to that person, so that they don't feel as if you're playing them. Because it's nothing wrong with you saying, I want to date multiple people, but also letting that person know, if you do decide that, you want to cater to me and make me your main priority, I'm also looking for that. And depending on what's going on out here, if you meet my criteria and I meet your criteria, maybe we can discuss further being more serious. That's if you want to be that open. I think people's delivery is what gets them in trouble.
But what about a lot of these women want the best option, and the best option don't always want to be serious with them, and they're only seeking out the best options, and they're not giving enough attention to the guy that really want to be with them.
And
Did
that's
you just hear yourself?
Why
That's
would
the
it?
No
best
matter who
option.
really want to be with me, I have to want to be with them. It doesn't matter if you
Diamond
really
is
want to
trying
be
to
with
say
me.
something.
I have to want to be with you.
All right, so you want to be with them, but they don't want to be with you though.
Diamond is
And
trying
that's
to say something.
hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. King, before you drop, Ela wanted to speak to you. Go ahead, Ela.
Peace to you, my G. Before I say anything, number one, I ain't gonna disrespect you. Not gonna talk all sideways. You're a grown ass man like the rest of us, right? You deserve respect. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you a question. How's your life right now?
It's wonderful.
Great. I figured that. Okay. Have you ever been to prison?
No.
Never been to prison?
No.
Okay. So you don't know what it's like to be locked down 23 hours a day, not being able to see your family, not being able to hold your child. You have children there, young being?
Yes, sir. I have one.
Great. So it seems as though you have a lot to stay out on the street for. Do you know how catastrophic it would be for your life if for some reason you got on an app, TikTok, called a man out, he came to your house, and you end up in the newspaper, either killing him or he killing you, right? Which would be a travesty. If you go to jail because you come online and you got offered up like somebody else and you took it to a whole nother level, there's no winners, my G. There's no winners, bro. Okay. Don't ever come online. You seem G to me. Okay. You seem like you from New York, right? I'm from Newark, New Jersey. Okay. You sound like a G. Okay. Your name is King, right? So I'm taking you on that. This name you have, you got to represent that, my G. Okay. You can't ever have or allow somebody have you online talking like that. You understand? When I heard you talk like that, I said, I got to talk to my brother. Can't talk like that online because, see, the fact is, even if it did go down, there's no winners. Because if you go to jail, the first thing I'm telling you, something I know, first thing you're going to do is be sitting in that cell and you're going to be like, damn, I'm a dumbass nigga coming online arguing with a bunch of motherfuckers I don't even know. Hold on, brother. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to land this shit real quick because it ain't really that hard, okay? It's really simple. It all depends on what you want for your life. I'm pretty sure you got so much movement going on, right? You ain't got no time to be going back and forth. And I don't care what Sauce did. I don't care what he said. I don't care nothing. Thing is, you G, right? And if you a G, you got to move like that. That's number one, keeping your mouth shut. Don't ever come online and talk in a certain type of way to nobody. Why? Because the fact is, if anything go down, my G, you getting out there one way or another. So you'll never win. So all I'm asking you to do, and you do what you want, okay? This is just from me to you, right? Be real careful about coming online. Not saying that you some type of chump, because I don't feel that in you, okay? I feel as though you have wisdom, okay? You can actually hear when somebody is speaking to you. Look past my physical form and listen to what I'm telling you. Don't ever get yourself in no problems on here, because I'm telling you right now, and this go for everybody on here with that nonsense, all of that nonsense back and forth, right? Bringing people back and forth, getting people to go against each other and all this nonsense. Y'all not going to be happy, man, until one of y'all is laying in the dirt somewhere or one of y'all is in jail over this stupid ass app. So I just want to say that to you. I'll give you my number and we can build if you want to go any further. But other than that, I'm done speaking.
All right. I would say this, Elo. Sometimes when you I'm very humble at times. You said 23-hour lockdown. I've been locked up in the county. You know what I mean? I've done like a little time here and there in the county, 6 months, a year, all that. I done it. You know what I mean? I done reconciled. You know what I mean? I'm humble at times, but when another person try to come at you sideways, I'm not never that type of person that's gonna buck down to nobody. You know what I mean? I'm very smart. I know how to move. I can see you when you come through this whole jam, when you walk through this driveway. You know what I mean? I see you coming from a mile away. I got my beams on at you. You know what I mean? But when another man try to disrespect me, every time I come on the app, I don't say nothing to you. You know what I mean? But you steady want to come for me. Don't come for me. You don't even know me. You don't even got enough, you don't even got enough, you know what I mean, movement in life. Come on now. I'm 46, you know what I mean? I've done it. I've been there. You know what I mean? I ain't never been to prison, but I'm very smart about what I do. I'm very smart how I move. I done dodged a lot of shit, a lot of obstacles, you know what I mean?
Again, you said you was gonna unalive me. You were not smart.
Hey, hold on.
that's a
Let him
fact.
hold on. Let him build. Let him build. Let's let him go ahead.
When I was on Diamond Live before, you don't know me from a grape, but you want to pin and come for me. Don't come for me unless you know me.
King, speak to me. Speak to me, King. Don't. There's just between me and you. We just having a conversation.
It's a lot of some dudes. I'm not saying everybody. I'm not disrespecting a lot of niggas, but a lot of niggas want to dick ride the next nigga that's got the shit going. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They do. You know what I mean? And I say that for a fact. Back when we come from different backgrounds. I come from Brooklyn, New York. You know what I mean? In the streets, people got your ass dragged. I promise you.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this after you said that. Let me say this. Well, number one, let's understand this, right? Many people get online and say all kinds of shit, right? Because there's really no consequence to what they say when they get online, right? We all know that. So you shouldn't be surprised at nothing somebody say, but remember this. If I could come online and say anything to you, right? And I'm not in front of you and start controlling you to get you to come up out of your character, right? Then I win, right? And that's just the whole thing. Offering, and think about how ridiculous it sounds, right? And no disrespect, my G. Think about how ridiculous it sounds, right? To give your number to somebody or give your address to somebody else online, right? Go that far, right? He got you so much out in your feelings or emotions so far to where as though you're willing to risk your life and somebody else's life. The thing is that nobody is taking this app serious until somebody really gets in some problems. So I'm saying this, you can't allow somebody's words, right, to have you moving out of character, my G. You just can't do that. So my advice to you and anybody else, take that whole shit about somebody being able to disrespect you online out of the way. Why? Nobody can disrespect me online. I don't give a fuck what they say to me. They can talk about my mama, my child, my wife, my dog, my cat, my goddamn deceased relatives, my children, my baby. They can talk about whoever they want. Why is that? Because, brother, there's no consequence to the action. You can't control somebody online. You can only control you, my G. And if I or you let anybody come online and talk to you in a way, my man, that moves you to a point where as though you want to unalive them, you want to fight them, you want to send them your address, my man, we not in high school. You 46, my G. So I got to hold you to that stand. You can't let nobody control you online, man. Now, if you want to, from this point on, if you're not listening to an old ass shrinkled up motherfucker like me with wisdom telling you some real shit, my man, then go on and proceed. Because let me tell you something, if that young being can bring you and drag you out of your character like that, he is controlling you. Anybody online that is controlled by another person, you got to start questioning yourself on what level are you really on, because we're not in high school, we're not in grade school. You understand? So all I'm going to say is this. All y'all need to apologize to each other, man, and let that shit die and leave it alone. Now, if you got so much pride up your ass that you can't do that to one another as men, as motherfucking men, right? Then I don't know what to tell you. But I'm letting you know right now, one of these days, y'all gonna see what I've been telling y'all all this time. I've been quiet. I've been quiet for a minute. You understand? So, you know, I'm not up here just running my mouth. Like I said, King, I'm looking more at you. Your name is King. You come from Brooklyn, my man. I already know about it. You hear me? So like I said, if you street, act like that, because real live G's, dudes who move a certain way, you would never hear them on here going back and forth with nobody ever. And most of the dangerous mofos on here, you won't even know they're here. Okay. So like I said, you know, let's not play the coward role. Not calling you one. So don't twist it out of there. I'm not talking like that. But me, I will not talk to a man online that I wouldn't talk to him in real life. Why? That's a coward move. You understand why? Because there's no consequences. Not calling you a coward again. But like I said, man, just think about what I said, my G, because it ain't even that deep. It's an act, man. You know, you don't know that man. He don't know you. Calling each other out, that doesn't make any sense. You understand what I'm talking about? Because that shit could get ugly one day. Not probably by him, but from somebody else. Nah. They don't have to apologize. What I'm saying is
that King giving his story, and apparently Zodiac didn't have no objections to it. Then it sounded like Zodiac added him first and started it. So that's why I say, Zodiac, you might need to apologize first.
I'm not apologizing.
Hey, Manny, hold up, man. Hey, hold on, Manny, hold on. All of the stupid shit. Okay, if he corny. Now you, Zodiac, you too intelligent for this shit. I don't even know how. I don't even know what the fuck you doing. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, you are too intelligent for this shit. You are too mature for this. So knock it off. Knock that shit off. If he want to talk like that, let him talk. King, if he want to talk like that, let him talk. Y'all men, you're not little boys. You're men. Okay, you got to conduct yourself like that. As men, shit can get serious for us.
Let me say something.
Nobody wants to lay up in jail. Nobody wants to lay in the hospital. Nobody wants to have our families going through a bullshit. I think a lot of us is just selfish. We only think about us. Get in control of your emotions.
Let me say something.
Come on, bro.
I'm so sorry.
I'm going to you, Zodiac. I'm gonna call you by your name, Zodiac. When I came
That's
up
what's
on the
up.
panel, right? When I came up on the panel and I said, when I told my story about the whole little shit when Shorty flew me out, Shorty gave me a car, gave me all this. You try to paint a scenario at me that I was a bum ass nigga. You did. Let's keep it a buck. Because my movement is different from your movement. I'm not, I got my own bag. When Shorty wanted to pay something for me, she did that on her behalf. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, hold on. At the end of the day, when another story, when Shorty sent me an iPad, right? She got that iPad back. It was broke, but I went to Apple and bought her a brand new one and sent it to her, right? But you try to paint a scenario about me that I was a clown ass nigga. You don't know me from Adam or Eve.
My question to you is, King.
Well, hold on. You disrespect me. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if we was in the street and you disrespected me, bro, I would have made a move on you, bro.
Okay, so let me chime in. Hold on. I'm gonna let you get that. But so King, first of all, when you on here, you bragging about what a woman have done for you, and she's not reciprocating that back to you. It looks like that you are a bomb ass nigga for even allowing a woman to even do all this stuff for you. Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Not only that,
Diamond, you shouldn't jump in there though, because you kind of you about to make a bias to the situation now, because
No,
you
it's her
jumping on
lie,
Southside.
Mac, it's her lie, bro. Mac, it's her.
It's her life.
Because you're gonna shift the whole crowd. You're gonna shift everybody to take your
Well,
side.
I tend to agree with Mac Diamond. I tend to agree with Mac Diamond.
So I need to shut up.
I agree, because this between them, because we get what it was perceived, but he's basically saying that he didn't like how Zodiac tried to spin it, which because we have talked about that on TikTok period about how people might say things that other people don't like. And so King is basically saying he did not like what Zodiac, even though it may be true, or it may perceive that he's saying he does not like what Zodiac.
Can I say this? Hold on. Let me say.
Listen, Manny. If I was a bad person, right? Why me and Shorty, we still on good terms. We like A1. You know what I mean? We A1. So at the end of the day, you don't know me, but everybody else that's on this app that know me in real life, they know how I move. I got my own house.
See, you hear him. So he basically saying he didn't like what Zodiac said. And he's basically saying he was offended by his words, you know. And we know that. And he's entitled to that. He's entitled to that.
Okay, can I? I'm gonna bring two to it, but let me mute.
Before y'all go too far, before Manny, I gotta drop. So look, let me say this, and King, after I say this, I gotta drop. Zodiac, after I gotta drop. I'm gonna say this, King. I'm gonna put that on you. You know why? Because see, anytime you bring your personal shit to an app, right, automatically you open yourself up, right, for somebody to judge it. So do yourself a favor. Learn from this. Don't ever bring your personal shit on here unless you could do it, because people will call you all kind of shit because the way that sound, people call you all kind of shit. Because I was like that too. I was in that. I was a bum ass dude. Manny, please, sir. My G, let me do this so I can get up off here. Like I said, this to you and anybody else. If you bring your personal shit and your personal stories, all of your darkness, if you bring that shit on this app, somebody's gonna judge it. Just look for that. That's just the way it is. If you can't take that judgment, don't bring it on here. So King and Zodiac, man, y'all men, y'all young beings, man, y'all don't have to be friends, you don't have to be cool. But that other shit, please knock that shit off, because it ain't even that deep. Y'all too old for that shit. Plain and simple. Now, peace to y'all. Love you guys. Y'all be and remain encouraged. Thank y'all for letting me build real quick.
Hold on, Elo.
What
all
up?
That stuff
What up,
you
Doc?
said, Elo, all that stuff you said was awesome, but let somebody say something about Fluffy and it's on. Don't fuck with Fluffy. Then when you talk about my dog, nah, see you later, Elo. Have a good day.
Man, fuck Fluffy ass.
So I agree.
Yo, peace to y'all, man. Y'all be and remain encouraged.
All right, so my stance is this. I've called plenty of men corny. I have. So why are you singling me out as other people have also called you corny too? So wait, hold up. I'm not done. I've called Matt corny. I've called some of the men that disrespect women corny. I've called men that argue with women corny. I have called you corny, Matt, and I'll do it again. Shit, it is what it is. Some of y'all stances, how y'all talk to women, is corny. You told this woman to get it back in blood, to get that iPad back in blood. That was corny as fuck. Simple as that. And that's corny. It is what it is. You do corny shit. You do corny shit. It is what it is.
Why are you so mad?
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at anybody. I call it what it is.
I never brought up.
If it hurts you, then change your behavior. You don't gotta change. You don't gotta. You're a grown ass man. You can do what you want.
I never brought up.
But I'm gonna stand on what I said. You're corny. It is what it is.
Corny.
That's true.
Hey,
Hold on. That's true.
Oh, Diamond trying to talk. Hold on. Diamond trying to talk. But before Diamond said that, y'all got life fucked up. Y'all ain't finna tell Diamond she can't say shit in her fucking live. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Diamond can say whatever the fuck she wants in her fucking live.
I think we done got to it. Zodiac just said what he said.
What the hell wrong with y'all? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
That's insane.
But at the same time,
y'all crazy as hell telling somebody they can't say shit and they fucking lie.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
At the same time, it was spoken and it was done. So cool down.
All right, Diamond, go Diamond. Go ahead, Diamond. My bad. Go ahead.
You know, I was corny, right? But you was on the corny basis when you try to take care of another nigga.
No, Diamond trying to talk again.
I'm trying to talk.
You said I'm corny, but you wasn't that corny.
Bro,
you
Diamond
trying to
King,
take another nigga,
Diamond trying to
take care of another nigga baby when it wasn't yours.
King, Diamond trying to talk.
I do not own the rights. What they say in the comment section, do not blame Diamond. I do not own the rights to what they say on the panel. Do not blame Diamond. We have a policy over here. If you can pay $25 to drop a box, $50 to bring that person back up, $100 after that, $200 after that is the cap. Do not blame Diamond. Okay, y'all tap the screen, share the live. You're now tuned into the hottest show on TikTok in the AM. I cannot make this up. Follow the host. They said let's get rid of Messy Manny and Annoying Mac. Man, you gotta say your final words. Mac, you gotta say your final words.
I thought I almost got away.
Diamond, they still didn't pay that $100 to drive me
So
down.
let me say this. Let me say this to Zodiac. I stand with what you, because again, you said what you said, so it is what it is. I stand with you and stand with your words. To King, you just got to take that and eat that, because a piece of it is you displaying that.
I got that, man.
Again,
eat it.
Again, also, King, it does not mean that it's that serious to want to be threatening and going to violence, because also that is a cornball move as well. So, you know, if you're trying to get away from being a corn, stop adding corn-ish type things to your roster. That's all I would say. But y'all both said what y'all said. It's not that serious. Let's get over it, because again, King, you did it. So yeah.
I got you, Manny. I respect you, Manny, for that.
So Manny, stick around. They might bring you back. Go ahead, Matt.
I want to say Zodiac, as a man, I understand how he feel about you approaching him because it had nothing to do with you. And you shouldn't be out here being a warrior with your cape on for these women out here in these streets like something is wrong with you. You need to go sit down and focus on your education. But also, I feel like, we shouldn't take it to violence just because of words. But, you know what I'm saying? You need to stay off that Zodiac. You acting like a whole female out here sometimes.
And that's why you've earned the name Cornball as well.
Might I say just one thing?
Go ahead, honey.
Thank you. Firstly, hi Diamond. It's so nice to see you again. I just feel like this entire conversation is a commercial as to why men as a species are in need of therapy. And I don't say that to be, I want to clarify this. I don't say that to be rude. I don't say that to be disingenuous or facetious or to clock anybody's teeth. I say that solely because from a societal perspective, the way that men are socialized to interact with each other, right? You can't even have somebody clock your tea, whether it be negative or positive or to your detriment or to your benefit. You can't have somebody clock your tea without this turning into a I'm gonna take you off the face of the earth. Because no tea, no shade to you, buddy. This was over an iPad. It never needed to get this serious. But also, equally at the same time, I can't sit here and tell you how to interact with your emotions because you're a human being and your feelings are valid. But how you choose to respond based on those feelings are not always necessarily valid. And with respect, telling somebody you finna show up to, like that will always be drastic, especially for an app where we out here doing TikTok dances. I was doing the Renegade on this app 2 years ago. Now I'm watching my friend get threatened. This is, I feel like men in general, this is no shade to any individual, but men in general, I feel like therapy should be an option. I feel like therapy should be a consideration because I feel like men have been taught from like a systemic perspective to socialize with each other in a negative manner, and that's just unfortunate. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that.
And the thing is, like I said, it don't matter. It don't matter the person. Like I call Saul corny. I call that whole side of the red pill corny. I call men who will pillow talk corny because that's corny to me. Like I was taught not to pillow talk. Like if you doing something with somebody, you don't gotta talk about all the things that you're doing with that person. That's corny as hell. If you got it, you got it. You don't gotta speak on it. You should know that. You from the city. You from the towns. That's wild as hell. Like I said, you corny. You would be corny. It's simple as that. It's corny. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, corner is not something that's really bad because I've called people worse than that. But is this going to be the topic, or are we getting back to the original topic, or has it shifted and bloomed into something else? I'm just curious because I don't know. Alexandria came up here. I don't know what she wanted to comment on, but I mean, where are we going with this?
Diamond, we're gonna get that $100 to drop me. Now that's corny. That's some
So y'all, this is not going to be the topic. This is not going to be the topic, y'all, at all. We are going to get back to the topic. But y'all got to remember, I do allow everybody to speak on the panel. So y'all, this is not going to be the topic, but we are going to get back to the topic. But I do allow everybody to voice their opinion on the panel.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this.
What the fuck is you talking about, Tila, whoever the fuck you are? I'm saying that Alexandra came up here. I didn't know what she wanted to comment on. What did she want to talk about this issue, or was she going back to the fucking topic? I was giving her space as a woman to fucking talk. The fuck is you tagging me up? Open up your dumbass ears and listen to context. Get you a fucking understanding before you respond.
I don't like you. Fuck is you talking about?
I'm glad you don't. See, that's
all right. That's it. Just keep it like that, bro. And I'm just keep calling you corny. Just
Good
keep
morning,
it
Diamond.
enjoy this shit, bro.
Good morning, panel. Hey, y'all. Happy Monday. Can we stop acting like heathens? Happy Monday. Also, too, I did the math. I woke up and you were still up here hollering, King. I did the math, and you old enough to be Zodiac Daddy, and you on a panel going back and forth with him for hours. Ain't no way I took a nap, woke up, and you still up here carrying on like this. Please, can we move the hell on? You too old. You're just too old. I'll tell you you're too old. Time to move on. You did. When we first met you, you introduced us to you using women. That's what we knew. Now, if you gave her the iPad back, you did all that good stuff, that's amazing. But we tired. The comments are tired.
Remember, y'all, now we had to fight him on the iPad. Remember, he didn't want to give it back.
Just a mess. Just a mess. He had it for months.
Diamond,
We know the story, bro. We
Diamond,
tired.
I sent it back, and I sent it back broken. And then I went to Apple and purchased her a brand new iPad. And
we only going by what she said in here. So yeah, and we only going by your actions too, King. Because remember, when you came in here when she was in the box, you was saying you ain't sending back shit. You was telling her
gonna get it back in blood.
He did. He said it with his whole chest. Why do y'all forget the shit y'all say?
But hey, I'm gonna say it like this. At the end of the day, I say shit, but at the end of the day, I let my heart come out. You know what I mean? I'm really like, I try to keep that humbleness inside of me. You know what I mean?
I have a question, Diamond. Is King taking stuff from women any different from these men who get up on this app every day and say they want to go 50-50 with a woman? Isn't that taking a woman's money if she's going 50-50? So why is it different?
Here's my thing. No. Because here's my thing. Here's my thing. It's not. Here's my thing. It's not, because when King came on the app, he was like, it's like he was bragging about everything a woman was doing for him, and not once said what he was doing for her. Because I would ask him, I said, okay, so what did you do? You know, because he was saying how the woman bought him a car. All right. Why would a woman, be buying you a car unless you need a car or something to that nature? You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. So that's all it was. He was coming out and basically saying how he's getting money or living off of women. And to me, this is my opinion. You got some men out there that are real men that are not going to allow a woman to do certain things to them and for them.
But no, that's it. A woman. If a man buy a woman a car, you're not gonna take it.
Hold on. I will tell you something, King. Hold on. This is just me now. We're talking about me. This is my opinion. If a man buy me a car and I don't want nothing to do, I don't have no intentions on being with that man, I'm not taking that car, because it's gonna be a lot of bullshit coming behind that.
Facts.
I don't want. So no, fuck no, I'm not taking that car. Keep your car.
It was not never no bullshit behind it though. We were
exactly. I'm gonna say this. Hold on, King.
King, hold on. We don't know that. We only going about what you telling us. We don't know that.
And that's my point.
He did say that he liked the woman and they had some motion going.
Hold on, but here's the thing,
going, and she wanted to be the fool to send him something or give him something. She holds some responsibility too. Women need to stop being out here giving shit to men. Let men be men.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, King. You can do whatever you want to do. I ain't even against you for that. The thing is, you came on here bragging and kissing and telling, and making it seem like you are that.
You did.
We were there. That's the issue. That's my issue with you, bro.
But I don't care what you do. Just here. You the one. Hey, you the one that tried to paint the scenario. You said, "Oh, I didn't have my daughter, right?" Oh, well, let me see pictures of you and your daughter.
Oh my God.
Right? I had an imaginary daughter. So when you said that ran a whole up through TikTok street, my nigga.
I actually didn't say that. That's just crazy. See, you be pinpointing what certain people say, and it bothers you.
And I opened that camera and I showed motherfucker, hey, this is my daughter right here, full time. I opened that box.
Which is even crazier. You put your child on the internet.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Like, what? That doesn't even make sense.
You know what's crazy? What you're saying, bro? I have my own son, right? I have partial custody of my son, and I pay child support, and I don't show him off on purpose because there's weirdos out here. There's weirdos out here.
Oh Lord, I got my granddaughter on my TikTok. I just put up a picture of me and my
husband. How are you centering right now?
I'm not making this about you. Why does it matter? Why does it matter? How am I centering when he just talked about his daughter? He talked about his son.
Because he's still talking.
Can I finish, drop?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're right.
What I was going to say was I don't brag and put him at the forefront and use him to get women is what I was trying to say. I didn't say
no. I never used my baby to get no woman.
Hold on, fam. Whenever I have videos of my son up, he's on my story up for 24 hours. Huh?
I never used my daughter to get no woman. That's what you
Are you sure about that? Because a lot of women in the comments
about that.
Fucked over said that shit. That's why I came at you so hard.
Get it right.
That's why you so
That
hurt
is a real thing, fireman. That is a real thing. there are some men, and I'm not saying it's you, King, but there are a lot of men who will try to use their kids to get
exactly. I'm such a good father. I know how that shit is. Come on, man.
Like they'll
Because
post their child a couple times.
The way that they
on social
demonize
media,
single
you know, to make
mothers,
it
they'll
look.
demonize single mothers, but praise single fathers. They give them trophies when dads take care of their kids, but they're single mothers. That's what they're supposed to do. So women will give up coochie if they think you can pick your kid up from school and they be ready to throw their coochie at you to say you're an excellent father.
Yeah,
so it happens.
That's my point. That's my point. That is the only reason why I came to so hard about. That's why, because they were saying that, and you heard what I said, and a bunch of people saying in the comments, even people in the panel. But for some reason, you heard what I said, and that's when you took it and ran with it. Just like you got mad when Sauce called you corny, which I agree. You are corny for that shit. I think you're corny for a lot of things. Just coming on here, hey, this is what women do. This is what I got. This is what I got. That's cool. Like, bro, move how you move. Why you gotta brag about that shit? It's weird to me. Bro, do you know that a woman try to see? I'm not even about to do this. See, you ain't the only one. You ain't the only one, my guy, out here on this planet that women like sometimes throw stuff at or try to win love with gifts. It's just weird to me that you need to do that. That's cool if you need to do that, but that ain't what I do. So
if I may,
that's it. That's how I feel.
If I may say one
if
thing,
you don't like it, I don't like you. We good. Do what you want at the end of the day. That's my thing.
If I may just say one thing, right? Firstly, I'm not going to sit here and get behind or on anybody for their choice, right? To want to be like taken care of within any context, right? Because me, myself, should I meet somebody in the future who just love me down and it's like, yeah, straight up to be very honest with you, I'm making all the bank. All you got to do is stay home and take care of these kids. I might stay home and take care of them kids. I'm not gonna lie to you. And this is coming from a person who's currently pursuing a lottery. I want money. And that means as long as I'm getting the money, I'm sitting my house and be quiet. That's just me personally, right? So I'm not gonna clown on nobody for what they choose to do when they're in their interpersonal life. That's their business. But getting on the internet and whether boasting about it or objectively discussing it, it leaves you open to being attacked by people, right? And now should somebody come on the internet and be like, you're talking about how a woman is buying you a car, a woman is buying you an iPad, right? And then somebody feels the need to be like, okay, but like, what are you doing in that relationship, right? And then you can't, and this is, I'm not here to argue whether or not you are bringing anything to the relationship, but if you can't verbally substantiate your worth within that relationship, and then somebody decides to respond with, well, you're corny. You can't, like, with respect, you can't necessarily be upset with them. And my thing is, when Zodiac says somebody is corny, usually, I'm not gonna lie to you, he's usually right. And I've learned when my friend says somebody's corny, I usually just listen to him because he's usually right. But I feel like within the context of this conversation, this is one of those instances where somebody said something and it's a conversation of a hit dog gonna holler, right? And it seems like you got hit, so you hollered. Because within the context of this conversation, had you said nothing, right? The what's the word I'm looking for? The suspicion of corniness, for lack of a better word, would not really have fallen on you. But the way that you felt the need to like defend yourself within the context of this conversation, it just made you look worse. And it just furthered the conversation of corny on your head. And I feel like personally, if you as a person, right, you're in a relationship dynamic in which your partner is making all the money and you just in the house, you doing the cooking, you doing the cleaning, you doing the taking care of the children, and that brings you nothing but love and light and joy and happiness, I wish you nothing but love, light, joy, and happiness. But you can't be on the internet like talking about it, right? And then when somebody asks you to substantiate your worth within that relationship, you don't have like an overt answer, and then they call you corny, and then you get mad. You kind of open yourself up for that attack.
I promise. Hold on. Can I?
But the hit dog collar scenario wouldn't fit because he didn't throw a rock into a pack of dogs. He threw a rock at corn specifically, so it was meant for King, and King responded. So the hit dog would holler thing.
The thing is, I am not the only one who said it.
Right.
So again, my point is, why was I singled out?
Because it's an intelligent thing.
Bro, every time I came in the room,
I'm not the only one.
You always tag me every time I
don't tag you at all. I don't tag you at all, bro. I say King is corny. I don't hold up, bro. I don't hold up. I don't at anybody. I just say King is corny. I'm not antagonizing nothing. I call him corny. Simple. I don't like this nigga.
If he comes in the room and you say he go corny, you're antagonizing him.
You can't accuse Zodiac of antagonism if you're not going to accuse the other people in a comment section who are doing the exact same thing.
But hold on, two things can be true.
So hold on, hold on, y'all. Wait 1 second. I don't mind staying on after 12, right? I don't mind staying on after 12. I'm just gonna take y'all in the lab with me. All right. But I do got to get these messages out. Hold on 1 second. Somebody said, can I talk to King Mello? Yes, you can, Mello, in a second. Somebody said, he ain't sent her no iPad. I know he lied. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer. Tap the screen, y'all. Share the live. Send Diamond her gifts. And y'all, I'm gonna take y'all in the lab with me to fill these orders. So y'all
Good down.
Hold up, this man threatened me over being called corny.
Did you get my application?
That's all I'm saying. So I have no respect for this man.
I got it for you.
I didn't get your application.
I can stand on my own. There's no crew shit. I'm by myself.
All right.
I don't
See you later.
Fucking crew. What you talking about? All right then. Shit.
You see Bone Fetch in the comments, you're antagonizing. I'm not the only female. She's also talking.
Why is you hollering like that?
Hold on, wait. No, wait.
In real life, my nigga.
Okay.
And then it starts all over again.
So hold on, wait 1 second. And they said I didn't read the message. Hold on, let me read it again. Somebody said he ain't sent. Okay. He ain't sent her iPad. He ain't sent her iPad. I know her. He lied. Okay. Somebody said. Let me say it the way I think he said. He said he's trying to say it. He said, Diamond. He ain't sent her no iPad. I know her, and he is lying.
Oh.
So Diamond, you got a cash app last time, right, Diamond?
Huh?
You get a cash app last time. What you came in here and said?
No. We talking about he ain't sent her back the iPad. We talking about.
She did say no. She said she did come up here and say that he sent it back to her. She did come in this panel and say that.
So the person in the person that's sending the cash app say that person to know her. So I need to see what you talking about, the person that's in the cash app that say they personal her, because we got to figure out what she's telling that person.
Yeah, but was it a new one or was it that old busted one? That's the new one.
I'm screaming. Now that was raggedy.
My man's Babs has been trying to talk for a minute.
Somebody said yes, I know her. They said yes, I know. He never sent it back.
The girl came in this panel and said he did send it back. The girl said, find the girl to get her back up here.
I sent it to her.
This just must be a new era from where I grew up. I'm not understanding why so many women are taking care of grown-ass men. I don't understand this. I'm missing something.
It's a lot of women doing it. That's my point. Women need to stop doing that shit. Stop giving men shit. We need to stop it. Be a woman, let a man be a man. Let him be a man. Okay. Real men get a pleasure out of taking care of women.
Literally, they do. That's why I keep hearing these stories. There's nothing wrong for doing for your man. Don't get me wrong. But I was spending money on my man too. But to the extent that a lot of this stuff is going, it's odd to me. Y'all buying men cars. Y'all buying all they clothes.
Hold on. They sent a message. They said, I'm gonna try to get her in here. She didn't receive nothing.
Jesus.
I agree, Alexander.
Y'all let Babs go.
Y'all, if it don't apply, let it fly in the comments.
Babs been trying to talk for a minute.
I was just gonna ask how we're gonna resolve it. I mean, he's not apologizing. He's not taking it.
Gang, this man, hold up, gang. This man keep threatening me, so I could care less about what he's talking about over being called corny. Simple as that. And I'm not the only one who's called him corny, so obviously this man intimidated by me. So it is what it is. I can give a fuck.
I'm not, nigga. You out your mind. You think I'm?
Gang, you singled me out.
May I speak?
What part don't you get? What part?
No, you don't get the point.
Every time since the first day I came in Diamond Live, you always pack me, my nigga. You always
He's so
pack me.
whiny. He's too whiny for me.
So how about you don't speak? You gonna speak to me? I don't speak to you. Then we just keep moving. How about that?
But fighting over an app you can uninstall is insane. What you gonna do?
Hold on, y'all. Wait 1 second. Hold on. Wait. I got a message. I gotta say this. Someone said to me that from that page, Black Diamond Popcorn is inboxing people, telling people that they have to pay for their Tumblr again. Y'all, that is a fake page. Yeah. I do not know who that is. That is a fake page. For y'all that are paying for y'all Tumblrs, hear me out. Check your emails. Okay, check your emails. You will receive a tracking number from your email. That is not me. I don't have no parts of that. Okay, that is a fake page. The message said, she said, I'm new to this, but Black Diamond Popcorn sent me a message saying I have to pay for my Tumblr again. She said, I said bullshit because I received an email. She said, Diamond, just be careful because these folks really be hating on you. She said, I'm paying attention. I love this show. So y'all, please do not let anybody, let me put this out here in the air, and I'm not for that like I'm better than nobody, but I don't send out messages. I do not send out messages. Okay. So me, if it's coming from you on a page, that's not me. I do not go in people's DMs and just send messages out. I don't do that. I don't do that. I got too much. It's too much time. I got too much going on. I don't do that. I barely have time to check my DMs. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I barely have time to check all my DMs. All right. Okay, y'all, go ahead.
Not changing my
I think we found a solution, Diamond. That was what they speak to each other. That's it.
I did the same thing to TikTok pods.
Diamond, how does that page know who bought
come up
Tumblr?
here?
Because they sitting in my live watching. People sit in the hall. They sit in live and they watch the comments. Y'all hear me out. They sit in live and they watch. I ordered my Tumblr. Thank you so much, Diamond. I ordered my Tumblr. My Tumblr's on the way. So a lot of people sit in the comments and they watch that. A lot of people sit in the comments and say, "Oh, I just saw the Cash App. Check your Cash Apps." A lot of people sit there back and they watch the person that's sending the big gifts and etc. and they follow them. Y'all, they watch that. Y'all, they sit back. Let's go, y'all. Thank y'all for the gift. Y'all think who that was like that. Thank you, Taz. Thank you, Taz. But yes, they sit back and they watch, honey. And they pay attention and they follow pages. They sit in the comments and they hit the button and they follow. They sit back, they watch the big gifters and etc. Drop, they're gonna follow you because when you said that's the money, the amount you sent to me as a Cash App, you made yourself a target.
I already got people DMs.
You made yourself right. You made yourself a target. So, like it's just certain things that you got to be careful with what you're saying on this app because guess what? People are going to come out the middle, at the woodworks on everything. So, yeah, you got a target on your back. Now drop.
Can I say something, Diamond?
Wait a minute. Somebody said Diamond. I said something to her and knows it live, and she lied and said you know about her. That's not true. I don't know about that Black Diamonds drop popcorn page, y'all. If I'm not sitting here, y'all, telling y'all that's what it is, blah 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 blah, and I'm not stamping it. If y'all don't hear me stamp it, it ain't coming from me. So yes, y'all, if y'all don't hear me stamp it, that's not coming from me. There are fake pages. There are fake Cash Apps. That's all I can tell y'all. It's fake Cash Apps in all. Please understand that. I got the name of someone that has a fake Cash App because the dumbass put the name up under. They got the name up under the damn child. So yes. So yeah. Go ahead, y'all.
So can I talk to him so I can get out of here?
Go ahead.
So I've been listening to this. Again, as a adult, I'll put it this way: as an adult, you got to take some time to figure yourself out. Like you coming up on the panel to be able to talk to people and tell them what your life is like. You if you advertising your kids, anything like that, you looking for the wrong attention, and you trying to.
I can't hear him. Is he talking?
Mellow Mike is muted.
He's talking. He just muted. He was talking. He just muted.
Okay, so
maybe he's getting a phone call or something going on.
Sometimes you just have to ignore people. Like I had to ignore that girl who had my picture. After a while, they gonna stop when they not getting the reaction out of you. It's that simple.
I feel it.
Yeah, can y'all hear me now?
We can hear you.
All right. So my thing is like you sitting there stating that you from Brooklyn and all that type of stuff. That type of movement, I'm gonna tell you, there's a word for that, and it sure as hell don't start with a C. So I'll let you know that you being from Brooklyn, you should already know what you're doing is a little bit questionable, and not in a good way. So I definitely can say that you need to like really take some time to search yourself, because for you to even have to go at some young man, however you feel like you are right or he's wrong or whatever.
This is how you gonna say I'm going after
listen to what I'm saying. 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 I'm not trying to be confrontational. I came to talk to you, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Bro, I'll dismiss the conversation.
You said what?
I'm gonna dismiss the conversation.
You dismissing it? You said you dismissing it?
So naturally.
And I did.
Mellow.
Okay. All right. So that's cool. So I'll put it this way. So any bitch ass people out there that have these type of character traits, you need to check yourself. So moving forward, if you don't have somebody in your life to be able to step in and say, yo, you really need to have a conversation with yourself, then that's not somebody else's job to do. But at least somebody had to listen. You say you dismissing what I'm saying, so why are you trying to have a conversation?
You ain't seen the first episode.
Why are you trying to have a conversation? Why are you trying to have a conversation?
I'm not trying to hear.
Why are you trying to have a conversation? So then go back on mute and let me talk to everybody else. Because this is a problem.
Don't talk to me about
this is what I'm getting at.
And don't know shit about.
Mellow. They decide not to speak to each other. Just let it go.
Who got the music in the background?
I will say this: people that have that type of mentality, where you letting a woman do certain things, that's cool. Me, I'm not gonna have a woman buy my car. I bought all my cars myself. That is my own accomplishment.
Bro,
I
didn't let her buy my car. She wanted to do it on her own.
Right, hollering.
Okay,
what you talking about?
Wait, sir, why are you even yelling about the situation? Why are you yelling about the situation? And I'm not even coming at you. I'm not even coming at you.
She bought it on her own, my nigga. I didn't go.
Okay, so you telling me? So all right. So now that you have the energy to have a conversation, I will simply ask you. You couldn't have just said, "Nah, I'm good."
The fuck are you?
You from Brooklyn, right? You from Brooklyn, right? You from Brooklyn, right? You could have just said, "I'm good."
What the fuck planet you live on?
I think honestly, without y'all realizing it, I think he secretly enjoys this much attention on him. So I think we should probably move the topic, because although he is screaming like Obama, I think he does enjoy this conversation about him. So we should probably not center him anymore.
Alex, I'm not trying to center him. It's just people that think like men that say they men that act like that need to be addressed. It needs to be sanitized. It needs to be sanitized, and it needs to be rotated out. I'm just simply saying there's no way for you being from the city and you have this, oh, I want to
If a
sit
woman
back
walked
and
up to
scratch
you
my.
and said that I want to take you and buy you a car, you're not gonna take that. You're fucking.
I'm gonna say no, thank you. I'm gonna say
crazy.
I'm gonna
right
look.
now.
Listen to me. If somebody winds up wanting to buy you a car out of nowhere, you're gonna ask.
No man not gonna do that.
Just
strings attached.
just
Like
like
if you a street, like if you
There's
know
definitely
that,
strings
like,
attached.
I'm
He
talking
is
about, as soon as
not
she tired
a
of you, she
real
gonna
man.
want that car back.
look. You
can I-
wired
can I
differently.
say
I'll put it that way. You wired different.
Man, like I said,
You
that
can't see
motherfucker
it in
was
his
bought.
face. He wired it. Hold on,
Yeah.
That motherfucker was bought and paid for.
Hold on. Wait 1 second, y'all. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Just let me get these messages out, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If y'all want me to put Babs in the big box for y'all to look at him, can I listen? I need some lions, tigers, and bears.
Now Babs say he had a woman, but he up here paddling.
I'm
no
loyal
shirt
to my
on.
man in the box. I
Babs,
don't
where
wanna
your
see
woman
that.
at, Babs?
I tell y'all that now. Hold on 1 second. So wait, let me get these messages out. Somebody said, hold on. Somebody said, why drop always involved in people's shit? Wait a minute. Hold on before you go there. Somebody said, make a video explaining that and post it to all pages. I will. Hold on 1 second. Look at. Hold on 1 second. Zodiac, you better act like you ain't see that motorcycle was for you.
Oh, I didn't see that. Thank you for the motorcycle. I appreciate that.
Just don't do
Wait
it,
a
baby.
second. Wait, hold on. Somebody said Mello want to be Elo so bad. Hold on 1 second. Somebody said for overtime. Thank y'all. Thank you so much, Alex. Somebody said, Mello, you're not helping. Shut the F up. Somebody else said, how quickly one person can change the lives energy.
And I did.
I'm screaming.
If I
And I
if
did.
Oh, wait
if I
1 second.
may,
Hold on, wait one. Zodiac, you better act like they motorcycle.
Thank you for the motorcycle. Thank you so much.
That motorcycle for me.
I
What
gotta,
did
I
they tell me?
gotta
Like a
let y'all
bad
know.
bitch.
Some of y'all, I can see when y'all get. I'll let y'all know. Hold on. Somebody said, Diamond, tell my baby to turn his camera off. I fight bitches too.
Me too. Who look? I didn't send that.
They talking about Babs.
Oh yeah, Babs. They down here in heat. They in heat in the comments. You better turn your camera back on. They sliding.
Isn't he taken?
He got a girl.
Yeah, he's taking. He said.
Yeah, every time somebody asks about his relationship status, that man go ghost. So just leave him here. Look at him. Don't say nothing because he gonna leave if you talk about his status. Leave him alone. Just look at him.
Oh, that's so sweet.
If we talking about men, that's fine. We need to put Big Chill on the list. Big Chill fine too. Yeah. Let's just throw a few folks out there. Okay. Who else?
Diamond, you tell them chalk eating bitches that everybody in the panel is in a conversation. So why are they always antagonizing me and pointing out that I'm addressing the same conversation that they're listening to, commenting on, and everybody else is talking about?
Drop.
Why am I saying that? Because your problem is not with me commenting. You just want to be up my ass. You just
Drop.
have so
Them
much
bitches be
vitriol for
hating
me.
on you. Drop.
That's all it is. Them hating ass
Oh.
bitches.
Them bitches be hating. Drop.
You want me to scream at you? You're not used to being talking soft too. You get triggered by soft talk.
Let's go,
Your
Rudy.
mama always screamed at your ugly
Let's
ass.
go, baby.
Yeah, I'm a beg and I'm a keep begging.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go, one and only. Y'all send Diamond her gifts. Your girl in overtime, y'all. Your girl in overtime. We ain't going to the barbecue till after 2. We ain't going to the barbecue.
Hey, it's one thing about me, Diamond. I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me.
You do.
You do.
I'm
Listen,
hey, if somebody came up and showed
you
they
I do this in real life. I do this in real life.
Validation, sir.
I mean, the way you look, you have to have thick skin. You have to have thick skin to get by every single day, looking like how you look.
My boy.
Please, can we not do this again? Can we not do this again?
Other niggas' babies, my nigga.
Let's go to therapy.
What are you talking about? What are you
It's
talking
crazy
about?
because
There was no baby, dummy. You don't know the story. You don't know what
other
he's talking
niggas'
about. There was
baby,
no
bro.
baby, dummy.
Yeah, stop
There was no
other
baby,
niggas'
dummy.
babies. Like I said,
Like I said, hey, but
You sound
for a
dumb
fact,
because you don't know
hey,
what you're
for a
talking
fact, hey,
about.
you got my address. I'll buy you a plane ticket to come out here, my nigga. I'll pay for your ticket.
I'm not coming out to see you. Shut
Yeah.
up, bro.
Oh, yeah, that was your galaxy.
Oh,
Thank you for the
I'll
gift.
pay for your ticket.
But Diamond, this is why they calling him
Una
corny.
pequeña
Because
cosa.
he, hold on,
Hey, I
he-
can be corny.
hold
Thank you
on,
for the
hold
galaxy.
on. The reason that they calling you corny, King, is
Hey,
because you
I can be
46
corny
years
all you
old
want.
asking to fly somebody out to fight. Do you know how crazy
Did
you
I just
sound?
say?
I gave you the
Instead of,
address.
like, do y'all not listen to y'all? Instead
This
of you
is
booking a
wrong.
flight for yourself to
This
vacate
is
with
so
your child, you're gonna fly a grown ass man out to fight. Instead of going somewhere with your daughter. Do
So
you know how
naturally-
crazy you sound?
So
You
Babe,
don't
you
listen
don't
to
have
yourself.
no money to fly
This
nobody out.
This
You
app
just
is making
want-
y'all lose your
Zodiac, that was
mind.
your whale. That was your whale, Zodiac.
You losing your
Thank
mind,
you
baby.
for the
You
well.
losing
I
your
appreciate
mind.
it.
An idle threat. That's
It
all.
don't even make sense.
Damn. And I just say
Zodiac, that was your money
one
gun.
thing,
And
please.
this is
Thank you
why
for the
we
money
say
gun.
y'all be
Thank you for the
talking
money
too
gun.
hot out of mouth. You gonna fly somebody out,
Can I just say
sign up
one
for
thing?
United or whatever to fight.
Why are you talking? Shut up.
Are we still doing this? Hold on.
I'm
Now,
shut the
why
fuck.
are
I'm
we
gonna shut my
talking
fat
about
ass up. Let me shut my fat ass up on you.
Yeah, you're right.
What?
You
We're
said it right.
not being
Let's
serious.
go, Summer.
Alex, don't go on mute. Because
Let's go,
it's nobody at all. He needs to get up out of here. Somebody needs to pay that $100. Please.
Nobody pay that $100.
Pay that $100, please. Pretty
Let's go,
please.
y'all.
With a cherry on top, because this is what he was living for.
You know, I want. Let me say this. Let me say this, y'all.
Thank you for the gifts.
Wait. Hold on, wait 1 second. Let me say this. I appreciate y'all for sending me all the gifts because Hoover been being petty by sending me roses all morning. So he been sending one rose at a time, being petty. So I appreciate all y'all for sending me the gifts because Hoover thinks he's the only one that can send me big gifts because he being petty. I just want to let you know, Hoover, I see your ass.
Hey, Hoover, I think you need to show Diamond and send your birthday triplet a one of them diamond guns. I think you need to show off to Diamond and say,
No, drop. No, let him keep that energy. Let him keep that energy.
I think you need to show out. I'll take one of them
No,
diamond
let him
guns
keep that energy.
from Hoover.
So he does.
No,
No, let him keep it.
Activate, damn it. Hoover, activate.
He's messy. He sent another rose. He's so messy.
Yeah, he's sending another rose. Don't let it. Zodiac, that was your galaxy.
Listen
Zodiac.
to a galaxy here.
Thank you for the galaxy.
You're not even
Any Blake tumblers left? Yes, Tori, but they selling out, babe. I'm telling y'all, they selling out. So yeah, y'all, listen, y'all go ahead and get your tumblers because they are selling out, y'all. They're selling out. That's all I can say.
King, do I have permission to speak?
Can I-
I know you told me to shut my stupid ass up earlier, but do I have time to talk now, or is that do I gotta
Let's
wait?
go.
Gosh, please don't ask this man for permission.
Y'all want to talk? I
A
want to.
nigga that's living off a woman
Can I
told me to
say
shut the
one
fuck
thing,
up. I'm
please?
screaming.
Alex.
Why don't y'all go live
Oh
in
my
go
God.
build a house,
Can
go
I-
take care of your family,
Stop.
go do something.
You say what?
Drop
Oh,
queen.
shoot.
Drop queen. Let me tell you. Drop queen. That was from your twin.
Thank you, my triplet. Thank you, Hoover. Shot Hoover. Activate, damn it.
That was
Now
a
you
power
gonna
move.
stand for Hoover.
That was a power move.
Hoover Diamond.
Right, he said that it's okay. That's why I told y'all. He being real petty. It's okay. Y'all. It's okay. Somebody else will send me a diamond or gun. I don't need Hoover. I don't need you.
That's my first one.
I don't need you.
Thank you.
I don't need you, Hoover. Okay.
So what?
That was so petty.
I ain't never got the diamond before. I ain't begging.
He's very petty. He's very petty. I don't need you, Hoover. Go ahead, y'all. Go
May
ahead.
I just speak? I'm so tired. So much has happened. Completely separate from this whole discussion with King, I wanted to address something that was stated, and maybe it was just me misunderstanding the way it was said, and I just wanted to answer
Let's go Tyrone with the money gun. Thank you, Booski. Because Hoover, thank y'all for the money gun. Because y'all know Hoover feel like if he don't do it, it ain't gonna get done. But that ain't how I work, baby. Thank y'all for the money guns. Thank y'all for the money guns. The diamond money guns. Thank y'all. Go ahead, y'all.
like I said, I feel as though whilst we can have discourse and conversation about your individual and personal beliefs about a person being corny or a person being undesired to you, the moment that we start to make blanketed statements towards men and then start to make statements of attacks on individuals' personal masculinity.
Natural with the motorcycle. Let's go, baby. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You're good. Like I said, I don't even. I want to make this very clear. I'm not even necessarily trying to defend King's actions. I just feel as though the moment that we start to make blanketed statements overtly about the specific demographics of people's masculinity and how they are and are not supposed to act based on arbitrary premises that you hold, that becomes really weird and awkward. And if, in my opinion, that starts to toe the line of being corny as well. Because don't get me wrong. Objectively, we can have discussion about like King and what you feel about King and King's actions. That's cool and that's great and that's fine vibes. But you can't espouse his actions towards all men. That man might be acting corny. I'm not. That's not for me to argue. My friend already said he was corny, and I'm a stand by my friend. I agree with it. I stand by it. But equally at the same time, the moment, and maybe, like I said, maybe I was misunderstanding how y'all were phrasing it, but I feel as though the moment that we start to make objective statements about an entire demographic of people, right, solely on the basis of arbitrary characteristics that we believe should be held toward masculinity or femininity, that becomes extremely problematic. But that's just my opinion on the sentiments.
Can I say something? I'm corny, right? But I'm the topic of the conversation, though.
What I tell y'all earlier, told y'all. Let's move on.
Like it. Stop. Why can't we just, all right, the topic was about what, Diane? Let's get back onto the topic because this man don't know nothing about what he don't have nothing going on for himself. This is what he comes on here for. He comes on here for attention.
That was your galaxy.
Thank you for the galaxy. Thank you. Thank you for the galaxy.
I don't got no motion.
And instead of, yes, nigga, you don't got no motion.
Baby, listen. He's about to show. Listen.
No, fuck motion. It's movement. You got no movement. I see nothing.
And I didn't. Oh, y'all, shit. Oh, shit. Hypey Mikey. Let's go, Hypey Mikey. Oh, no, y'all. We need to get back. We need to get back, y'all. This, I got 6 people in rotation. I didn't even know in the queue. Okay. All right. So, Memo, are you done talking to Crazy?
Why you calling me crazy? Look, after you say he wanted to dismiss that conversation, I'm just talking about people that have that same type of attitude towards anything. I'm not gonna argue over no conversation like that, but there are people that walk around feeling like that. And my thing is,
thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I just couldn't imagine having a kid. And my kid not Mello talking. Sorry, Mello. Go ahead, baby.
I say you can say no to somebody giving you a gift. There's nothing wrong with you saying no. You ain't gonna miss no blessing because if it's meant for you, it's gonna happen for you one way or another.
I told you who don't need you. Let's go, Monique.
At the end of the day, you don't got to be going out there using people, manipulating people, or having people do things in some type of shape or form. And if that's how you want to move,
how am I using someone when the woman gave it to me?
Sir, you were on this panel. You telling me you being on this panel, going off the way you are, that's attractive.
I'm not
that's,
going
that's,
off.
That's cute.
I'm not going
that's
off
cute.
of everyone. I went off of one person, but there's one person that keep tagging me since the first time I came in this fucking room.
Okay, but
what part don't you get?
But we decided you won't speak to him. He won't speak to you, man. I've been
so like I said, so respectfully, instead of coming at your character, instead of coming at how you handle it, I said I will talk to people that have your characteristic traits, and I will address it. Because if they down there in the panel and they're not up here ranting, sir, I'm not gonna talk over you. You already dismissed my conversation, so I'm respectfully not trying to entertain your game. I will talk to the people that actually want to hear and want to grow from it. So what I will say is that with that type of attitude, that is detrimental to somebody else. You can't be able to say no to something and push the fuck on. If you ain't working hard for your shit, then you honestly making a level.
You got red lines and you breaking up. Timu is not on your side.
Hold on, wait, everybody.
If you
There's
ain't working
1.6
hard for
people
what
up in here.
if you
Can
ain't
we?
working
We
hard
supposed
for
to be
what you
at 1 million likes right now. I don't care about this King stuff. We should be at 1 million likes right now. I don't care about none of this. 1.6 is up in here. We should be at 1 mil. Captain,
Hey,
Diamond.
I'm so sorry. I just want to say one
So
thing.
look, so Diamond, so a couple of people down there sitting there making those comments. But my thing is that none of y'all actually came up here to actually address that type of conversation. So if you one of them people that be allowing women to do certain things because you like to be pampered and you want to claim that you being a man, then you need to check yourself. And you are one of those people I'm actually addressing. So that's cute, but it's not cute.
I really think that you're mad. You got no motion.
Nigga, you okay? Shut up, Alexandria. Shut your mouth.
No. Look. I'm not really entertaining that, but I will say this: that narrative that you're getting at is not the way to go. And I think, what was that? Peach Refreshing made a comment about you actually needing to take some time to figure yourself out. That is something that you need to do.
A grown man said that he would fly out. He would fly another man out to fight, but this grown ass man has a child that he could take on a vacation to see the world during hard times in this economy. But instead of doing that, you talking about fighting a 28-year-old.
Alexandria.
That doesn't make no. Don't call my
What part don't you get?
That doesn't make you don't have any motion. You don't have motion for it.
About?
A man with motion would go on trips. You have no motion.
I'm flying every weekend, Alexandria.
Yeah, I do too, damn near. But you don't see me flying a woman out to fight.
Like fly to a woman or something, G. Fly to a woman or something, bro.
Good for you. Congratulations. At the end of the day,
Alexandria.
All right. Hey.
Alexandria, walk out into my backyard, Alexandria.
King, please don't make me embarrass you. I'm trying to take it lightly. Please don't make me embarrass you. You're old enough to be my father. Do not let me embarrass you. Please. I'm the same age as him. I will embarrass you. Let's just relax.
Somebody pay that $100 to drop me, please.
You can just leave, G.
I don't literally can just go.
You ain't getting rid of me like that fast. Like, hey, how she say you can't get rid of me, bitch?
See, I told you.
She trying to talk.
See, like I said.
You can keep saying my name.
King, we not gonna worry about the $100.
No, they don't even care enough. He talking about he got motion. They don't even care enough. You're not relevant. You talking about you go on vacation all the time. Let's see. The fuck?
I want to clarify a misconception. I agree with. No, Alexandria, I agree with your premise on the conversation of people perpetuating being hard on the internet and not have emotion. I agree with the premise of the fact that if you are a grown adult man, you should not be asking no grown man, telling no grown man that you're gonna fly him out so that you can come fight him, right? That was not what I was speaking on in any way, shape, or form. That man acted like a cornball. That's why he was called a cornball.
He should have been dropped a long time ago.
To clarify at what seems like a misconception, my statement was spoken specifically towards the conversation of making broader generalizations on the basis of gender. For that man, it was valid because he was, in fact, a cornball. I just feel as though when we make like certain broader and generalizing statements about people on the basis of their gender and arbitrary characteristics that we associate with gender, it has a tendency to become problematic for those people.
Man, listen, man.
Like everything else is a perspective. It's a perspective that he's a cornball. We all cornballs at this point. Shit, because we all up here entertaining this bullshit. We all cornballs.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm definitely being a cornball.
We done talked about the
I
topic.
don't know who we is.
And then came back to him.
French. I'm sorry. I never spoke French. I don't know who we is, but we ain't me. I'm sorry.
I mean, you is a we because you was a kikiing along with the team.
Not with me.
Diamond, let me say something when you're done doing when you're done reading off your information. Let me say something when you're done, Diamond.
Because you chose to interact and you chose to engage. I was on mute, laughing and giggling.
Diamond is trying to speak. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let her speak now. Come on now.
It's a refreshing, please. Shut the F up. You talk too much.
Never make me.
Go ahead,
at this point.
Now, there was a big ass festering wound that was open on this goddamn panel. We sat here and had it all nice and stitched up. The energy was calming down. We was about to get on the topic. Y'all bring the shit right back on up. Listen, let that shit die. It ain't about nothing. Let's stop being grown people and keep pushing this whole nonsense over and over. Get to y'all topic and enjoy your goddamn live now. Come on now. Stop worrying about King. King already knows. He chilled out. All right. Zodiac then chilled out. Let that shit go. It's nonsense. Back to y'all. Oh yeah, and give me a goddamn tiger too. I'm a big and old ass man too. God damn it.
Well,
Had me come over here.
I ain't never had no lion now.
Drop. Your 10.8K ass need to stop it now. All that daggone money you got. Hand me some money or bring my goddamn cake. Where's my damn cake? That's all I need to know. I don't want to hear all that nonsense. Bring that goddamn cake. Nobody don't want to hear all your flip flap. No snot bubbling from you. I just want that cake.
Okay, it's hard out here for a pimp.
Elo, I just want to say to you, good job with trying to get the king. But what got me was when he said he did a year in the county. County ain't like GDC. Because let me tell you something, I worked in GDC for 12 years, and when them boys get hold of him up in there, they gonna get hold of him.
See, look, let's
let's
stop it. Don't start no shit now.
No, I'm just saying, I done did 12 years on payroll up in there, and it ain't no joke. And then not only that, a real G ain't gonna tell what he gonna do. They just gonna do it. And then not only that, how he can let a girl fly him out, but then he wanna fly Zodiac out. He couldn't fly his own self out, but he wanna fly Zodiac out.
So no matter what the hell I just said, you still gonna go on and drop that shit in there, ain't you?
I've been sitting down there for hours. But I just wanted to I just wanted to salute you.
Thank
that
you,
was a good
sister.
job. That's it. I ain't
salute to King and Zodiac, because see, they were the ones, because I can talk all I want. It's up to them to accept it. You understand? So salute to them, really. Because I ain't did a damn thing but just come up here. I ain't did nothing but just come up here and just speak how I feel about the situation. So, like I said, these young beings, they just have to have somebody speak to them, not try to push them. I got a what?
Zodiac is the GOAT. So Zodiac good is good.
Oh, somebody sent me something?
Your fan is the GOAT.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Wow.
Your fan is the GOAT. Yeah.
That was a wolf. Oh, yeah. I love the wolves. I appreciate you. Man. Hey, drop, stop it. Hey, drop, stop it. This is my time now. This is my goddamn centering time now. All right, drop. Not you, me. Center old Elo ass.
I was in Houston.
Where Morgan at? Bring Morgan.
I appreciate y'all for sending me that. I appreciate y'all. Hey, Diamond, where you go? Come on now, get to this topic, because this King shit gotta stop. There's too much of this King stuff.
All right.
All right.
We over that.
Elo. All right. Reverend Elo, don't you be putting no reverend on me. Don't put no pastor on me either. I'm just an old man. I am just an old man.
But let me tell you something about you, Drop Queen.
Oh Lord, not too much on Drop. Don't start her.
I go through your little TikToks, and on Sunday I see how you just be praising the Lord and everything. But tell me what happened yesterday. How you got so loud yesterday? Don't you never do that no more, okay? We're gonna need you to calm down. We're gonna need you to calm down.
I don't like that bullying. I don't like that bullying. That woman was bullying that woman, and she stole her money. How you bully somebody and you stole their money?
Oh shit! Y'all about to start a whole nother
we're
line.
gonna need you to stay on Sunday. We just gonna need
Diamond,
you to stay on.
Where you at, Diamond?
Because I like,
damn it!
Come on, all of y'all. Okay? I like all of y'all. I like all of y'all.
I'm gonna try to be.
We love you too, sis.
And
Diamond, where you at? Bring your ass back up here and put this damn topic up here.
I've been trying to perfect your intro.
She working. But
let me tell me how I'm doing real quick. Tell me if I did it right. Peace, Diamond. Peace to the panel. Peace to anyone that can hear the sound of my voice. Did I do good? Or
no, you damn sure didn't.
He sound like
it was good.
He sound like bro man.
It was good. It was good. It was good. It was good.
Bro man from the
Peace
fifth
to
floor.
you. Peace to you, Diamond. Peace to the panel. Peace to everybody. Hear my voice. Everything is by will of spirit, not by me.
Oh,
that's right.
Pastor, listen to you. Listen to
Ain't no pastor here, damn it.
Pastor Elo. Look, Diamond. I heard Diamond talk about her show. Y'all, them reality shows, some of them do be staged, but Diamond and her TikTok thing, it'll go off just good. But when you have time, go on Tubi and look up Key Core of Atlanta, because me and my son, we on there on a reality show. Please don't laugh. I was over 300 pounds on them. I am down to 192. So I know y'all gonna have your little big back jokes and all that when you go on there, but go check out Key Core of Atlanta on Tubi.
Key Core?
Yes. Key Core, K-I-K-O-R-E, Key Core of Atlanta. So that's our little reality show.
Okay.
It's
I'm
on
sorry,
Tubi.
you said don't laugh. I started laughing. You can't tell black people not to laugh. They gonna laugh. I ain't gonna laugh.
They gonna laugh because I was baby. They gonna come over here with. Listen, and that was about 3 years ago when we filmed, and I was over 300 pounds on 192, so they could come with the big back jokes, baby. I'm 50. I done lived my life going on 51, so I done lived mine, okay?
Zodiac.
Sweet, where your son is located? Is he in Atlanta or is he in Houston?
My son he lives Atlanta, but he do jobs in Houston too.
Okay.
He probably was just up there. If not, he'll be up there for Pride.
Okay.
You know
is that a fan making all that
When you
noise?
said he was a rapper, my daughter.
Lord
he said he
have
was a
mercy.
rapper, and my daughter is a rapper. Ask me if you know Whip.
So my son Flex.
Yeah, you said he was a rapper, right?
No, he's a celebrity MC.
Oh, okay. I thought
But
you
he
said he was a
sings.
rapper.
He sings though.
Okay. I thought you said he was a rapper. Okay.
He on TikTok too.
He's saying.
Listen, they're talking about paying for promo, but it's not like she's not talking about something that.
Baby, this ain't promotion. I heard her talking about
free.
her thing. It's
Right.
already out too, but ain't nobody paying for no promotion about.
Yeah,
So y'all about to go in conflict, huh? So y'all about to go in conflict over that.
You know what? They don't like that kind of stuff. They like mess. That's what if you ain't up here talking about mess, they want to get you out the way and try to shoot you down. Child, ain't nobody. Listen, my son is a celebrity, okay? So if I wanted some promotion, I can go on his page.
Lord have mercy. Who getting their ass beat?
It ain't that much air in the world. It ain't that much air in the world. You from New Orleans?
No, I'm from Florida.
Oh, you from
what?
Florida?
I said people in the comments are talking about promo, but she's not promoting anything. It's not costing anybody money to watch a video.
They must
like
be
if
just
she's
came
promoting
here.
a product, it's one thing.
Boy, that
They must have
goddamn
just came
fan
here. They
ain't
ain't
no
hear,
joke.
they didn't hear Diamond talking about her reality show that she was manifesting. They ain't here. Now, if I go get some promoters or some and come over here and say, "Oh, Diamond," they're gonna be the main one trying to watch the show, but don't watch a show then.
That man is so serious. That man,
get on my
Hey,
nerves.
Alexandria, let me ask you a question.
Get on my nerves.
Alexandria,
Yes,
this is Alexandria. Let me ask Alexandria a question. Alexandria, let me ask you this. Is it true that women are actually dating more than one man at a time nowadays?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they should.
You want to know
We
why they
should.
should, Elo? Because nobody should put this. I don't believe in the dating one person at a time thing, because there are so many options out here. Also, too, a lot of times you fixate on one person and realize that a lot of times some women that I meet, they try to mold themselves into the person that the man wants them to be. Whereas if you date multiple people, you find that You won't have to be another person and morph into another person. You could just be yourself with that person and y'all end up being together. So I encourage people to date multiple people. Absolutely.
Yeah, and they also force a relationship.
They
force a relationship when they date one
Knock
person.
it off, Zodiac.
They force a relationship when they're dating more than one person too. They try to manipulate that person into a relationship and then end up being with somebody they should never been with anyway. That's what's happened. That's what happens so much in my day. Elo will tell you that women look down on in our day for dating more than one person.
Yeah, I think that comes from a conversation of the societal slut shaming of women. It's been socially normalized that men are allowed to be promiscuous, whereas women are not. And when women perpetuate actions that society deems to be promiscuous, women are demonized and chastised for it. We see that over the duration of actually, I'd say more specifically colonial history and the effects of colonial history on contemporary society. So completely separate from that, though.
In the drill.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Hey, Sweet in the fan. Sweet in the fan. Is that you? Or is that Diamond?
That was I don't think that was Diamond.
Diamond was walking around. That wasn't her.
That wasn't me.
That was Elo.
Now, what did you say, Refresh? What did you say, Refresh?
I was saying, like I said, I believe that is a direct consequence of the systems of the patriarchy and the societal slut shaming of women. The premise that a woman is not, it is not within the quote biological nature of a woman to be promiscuous, solely because a woman is meant to be a home carer and a child bearer and a caretaker and etc. And thus a woman's place is not to be promiscuous, whereas a man is supposed to be promiscuous. Hell, is encouraged for men to be promiscuous, and if a man is not promiscuous, you're almost sort of demonized for it to some weird extent in society. So I think that directly plays a role as to why for such a long time women have not been allowed to explore options when it comes to dating. It was essentially one and done. Either you date one man and marry that man, or you become a woman who dates, and then it's like, oh, you're growing up, girl. Why you still not have a husband? Why are you not married?
Refreshing. Can I tell you something though, really quick, honey? Can I say this? The reason, part of when I date men, I know I don't have sex with them immediately. Not because I feel like I'm gonna be shamed, because I can't be shamed by other people whose lives is probably worse than mine or just the same. But the reason that I don't do it is because a lot of them don't even last long in bed anyway. So I'm not about to just be giving up coochie the first time. And then on top of that, I just feel like when you talk to a lot more people when they're dating, they're not invested in the people's mentals or their intelligence levels. They just see them as sexual beings. And I think that's another reason that I get what you're saying. All of that, even all the history that you provided us, you are 100% correct. For me, I think it's hard to date. It's hard. I mean, I can date multiple men, but most of it'll either just be for like, I don't know, the fun, the going out part, the sex part. I mean, I'm not against the girlies that give up, they'll do one night stands, but for me, I just don't feel like a lot of people bring stuff to the table to be giving it up too fast. That's just me. Then again, I'm a sapiosexual, so I don't care about all this other stuff. I care about people's knowledge.
But a lot of people don't understand the definition of dating. People think that dating is sleeping around with this person, that person, and that person. Dating is like literally trying to get to know somebody to make that person get into a relationship with that person. Not, oh, I'm about to go have sex with this person, I'm about to go boom boom that person. Like, no, it's not about that.
So if you're going to date multiple men, right? Let me ask a question here then, because I'm old. When I come through, it wasn't like that. So let me ask this question. I know when you're dating, men spend money on dates, right? Do y'all expect for every man that you go out with to spend money on you? And
absolutely.
If you do,
no, I see. My thing is,
hold on.
What I would do.
I don't think he was done. I don't think he was done.
I didn't even get to get my whole goddamn question out for y'all jump in. Goddamn. Can I get it out? Cheese and grits. Look, like I said, if that's the case, then how does cheese and goddamn grits, cheese and rice?
Sorry, I just never heard that before.
Oh, good. Well, you heard it today.
If I invite him out, I'm not expecting him to pay. If he invites me out, then of course. Sometimes there's men that I've been with that fights with me to pay, and I'm like, nah, I got it. Like you have if you're gonna invite a man out, you cannot just be like, oh yeah, you're gonna pay. Da, da, da. You can't expect that all the time.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't, and I don't knock you, babes. I mean, I've paid for men's dates before too, but I've known them for a long time before I paid for the dates. I wouldn't like any of the men that I deal with. They initiate the dates and they pay for them. So I do expect it to some extent. Yeah, I do. Elo, I do. Cause I was raised that men are to a woman. What is I was taught as a child is a man finds his wife, right? Women don't go after men. You don't chase men. So that's how I was raised. I was raised in a church too. So all of this women chasing after men, I can't even relate to the ones that get on their knees and propose to a man. I'd rather chew bricks them out the ocean before I get on my knee and propose to a man. That's just how I was raised. But
Well, if that's the case, then I'll say this then. If the times have changed in the dating market like that extreme, then why not go on and say, hey, and opposed to a man? Why not?
Absolutely.
Everything else done changed.
So wait,
shit.
So if we initiate the date, I was taught, you feel me, to pay. I'm gonna pay.
Hey.
I have no problem paying. Look, I'm paying for the experience. I don't care if it go good. I don't care if it go bad. I just pay for the experience. I don't know why people bitch and moan about like.
Well,
paying. Like,
here's the
dumb.
thing. Well,
That's
but
dumb.
because here's the thing. I don't know how other men think about it, right? But I'm looking at it like this. That's almost 100% benefit to the woman. Then she gets to go out with 4 different men, 3, 5 different men, however many she get, and get to, have her market the whole territory all the way around the board. So what is it in for the man who is actually striving to date the woman?
The experience.
If I may,
yeah.
I would say.
Why are women proposing to me?
Elo, why you worried about how many days she going and who paying and how many times she eat and who paying for what?
Well, see, here's the thing, Diamond, right? First of all, you got a lot of competition in there, right? A lot of men don't like that. A lot of women don't like it.
You know what? I just spoke on that today. I just said that. That's why we are not supposed to tell these ninjas what we doing and how we doing it. Because y'all be doing the same thing. Y'all take y'all money and y'all make a certain amount of dollars where y'all can take multiple women on multiple dates. Somebody gonna get Papa Do's, somebody gonna get Taco Bell, somebody gonna get Burger King, somebody gonna get Popeyes, somebody gonna get a Ruth Chris, but y'all still gonna do it.
Well, I've learned that unless a woman chooses you as a man, don't pursue her. Only pursue those who choose you, because it got to be a choice first, right? Then you don't have those problems. See, I ain't never even heard of it. I ain't had those type of problems before I was married, any of that kind of stuff. I let the woman allowed to choose me, right? And if she don't choose me, then cool. I don't pursue that, right? And I don't think nobody, hold on, my man. I don't think no man or woman should actually go after. I think you should only go after those who like you. Right? Plain and simple. Those who like you, those are the ones that you entertain. Nobody else. But in this day and market, that's why I'm so happy that I'm married, because I'll be lost in the sauce out here. I'll be a dry bone mofo out here. I'm trying to tell you.
But I was speaking to this.
Oh, go ahead, boss. Sorry.
I'm gonna speak to this. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. Every era changes. I don't know why the fuck y'all be stuck on this back in the day. People change. But there's no wrong way in dating. Everybody's own perspective is different. The only thing wrong is you break the goddamn law. You date how you want to. Nobody knows what the fuck you're doing if you ain't open your damn mouth. And it's nobody's damn business on how many people you're dating. You ain't married no goddamn body. You have no obligation to tell nobody shit. The only thing you're supposed to worry about is telling the truth when you at that goddamn dinner table. Don't be making too much of shit.
Now, see, hold on. Let me. Now, see, now I'm gonna say this because this is something that I've seen a couple of times, right? A woman dating a couple of men, maybe 2-3 men at the same time, right? And I've always, every time I've seen that, right, I've always seen a bunch of danger when it comes into that. Because see, it all depends on what man you're dating or what man that you are entertaining. Because you have some men, right? You'll mess around and get the other men that you're dealing with in a whole lot of trouble. And I done seen that already, right? So, you know, when you having these conversations, if a man is going to ask a woman, hey, are you seeing somebody other than me? I don't think there should be a lie into that. I think there should actually be, if you want to entertain that man, I think she should be honest about that. Let him make a choice, just like the same way women are asking men, right, to tell the truth so they can make a choice. I think everybody should tell the truth whenever you're dealing with this dating situation, because it can get dangerous out here.
Yes,
I agree with
men
that.
can be jealous. Men can be jealous, and I've experienced, not experienced it personally, but I've seen people going out on a date, then a man come up, oh, you talking to my girl, blah blah blah, blah. But we dating. Then next thing you know, they fighting. Like,
I've watched
there's
it.
situations that happen like that.
I've watched it too many times.
But you know, the thing about it is not lying. If those individuals are so small-minded to understand that thinking that dating is serious, they out their goddamn mind. They need to get run from their ass ASAP. The concept of dating is casual outings to get to know someone. So your intention should be upfront. Hey, I'm dating to find someone long term. I'm just dating to hang out. State your intentions, and then they'll get everything else from that. If you tell somebody I'm dating to find a soulmate, they will understand. If you tell someone, be upfront with your intention first. Hey, I'm just dating to hang out. I seen you frowning in the restaurant. I just wanted to take you out to eat so you can smile. You know what I'm saying? Not every damn date they want to lock you down for 5, 10, 20 years. Sometimes I done took women out on dates because I seen them unhappy and they smiled from the good conversation, and I fed their ass and I took them home and went about my business. Not every man or woman want you to lock them down. Some people just want to get out and get away and have a good time from a long day. So
that's why those
as
people
adults, we need to understand that dating ain't serious all the damn time. Because a lot of times, a lot of y'all be too damn quick jumping somebody's face instead of just have some fun.
Boss man, can I ask you something though, really quick? Earlier when you made a statement, honey, you said something along the lines of like we do have to let go of past things like we learned generations ago. And I can't admit that I am having a hard time doing that because, like I said, I was taught about the certain way you date, what women are supposed to expect out of a man, and da 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 da. So when we talking about, I seen some of the comments. Some women are agreeing that women should also pursue men and like pretty much try to find a man. I don't really know how to unpack that. For me, it feels uncomfortable to be seeking out a man instead of a man seeking out me, if that makes sense. I don't know how to do that in my brain.
You want to know why you're uncomfortable? You want to know why a lot of people are fucking uncomfortable? Because you're fucking worried about society. You worry about what society thinks. I hear y'all say it all the time, but that don't look right. Ain't no your goddamn business don't look right to you. That motherfucking woman just found the man she wants. She went for his ass. Now they ass married. It doesn't matter what fucking look weird to you. If you got a goddamn feeling that you want that goddamn man, tell him. And if he can't return the same damn energy, why the fuck you worry about an old head saying, well, back in my day, fuck that old head. Cause he passed probably single any goddamn way. No one wants his old goddamn dried up ass. Go for what you want. Y'all need to start worrying about society.
Let me. I would say
Again,
this for every woman.
If you're not breaking the law, and who gives a fuck? Who honestly cares?
I'm gonna say this to every woman. I'm gonna tell you the same thing I tell my sisters. When you meet a man, do not allow him to pay for a fuck thing. Don't allow him to pay for it, especially if you're dealing with more than one man.
Yeah.
Especially if you're dealing with more than one man, because let me explain something to you. If you allow him to pay, right, for the dinners, for this, giving you presents, doing this, that, and the third, and he finds out that you're dealing with other men, I'm trying to tell you it's going to be a problem. Why? Because as soon as this man starts buying you things, he automatically going to get territorial over you, especially if you give him some cooch. He's automatically going to be territorial over you. He's going to think you're his, regardless of what you think. So if you say, hey, I'm dating other men, he is definitely going to seek it out and find out who else you're dating, and you're going to have a problem. Now you might find one. You might find. Now, oh, wait a minute. Here, this is the worst. Now see, I added that to make it easier. Now, if he's paying for everything and you ain't giving him no cobbler, he's gonna feel like a sucker. then you're gonna have a problem, especially when he finds out you dealing with other dudes. Now you might find one out of the bunch that might go along with that, but you have a lot of men that's not going to go along with that. Plain and simple, after he's spending money on you, he's going to look at it like you owe him something. That's why I tell my sisters, don't let dudes pay for nothing until you get to know them.
The first date, I think he can is okay.
I also want to point out the fact that y'all be disclosing too much to these individuals that y'all be dating, and then they end up becoming that person, and that's not the true person. So I would tell people to stop saying so much. Like when you're first meeting somebody, y'all should definitely not do that. Just saying. Right.
I think that's common sense now, though, Zodiac, because a lot of women I done heard on this app, they all tell women don't give out they call it the blueprint. Don't give out the blueprint for somebody to follow it, because then they could become the man that you're talking about. So, I mean, I think they got that. I think everybody got that, especially men. I think that's a message for men, too.
I'm going to give a correction, Elo. Correction to you and Zodiac. Ain't no goddamn common sense. They still go out here telling all their business.
That's what I'm
they
saying.
Tell all they goddamn business on these panels every day with these relationship talks. All the fucking time. They be in a relationship talk. So what you looking for in a man? What you looking for a woman? Telling all their goddamn business, not knowing they in the fucking hallways listening to their ass. So they meet their ass in public. I ain't who you want, because I've been listening to every goddamn thing you say. Sometimes that's why some of these damn relationship talks need to calm down, because y'all telling all your business.
But it's still common sense whether they choose to go and abide by it or not. Everybody on this app I done heard it everywhere I went, that, hey, women telling other women, don't give the blueprint out to who you are. And the fact is that you have some people who still do the dumb shit. I mean, you right about that, though, boss, man. I can't really say nothing about that, because I be hearing it, too.
Let's move up. Let's let the women talk. Let's let the women talk.
But what if the guy really wanted the blueprint because he didn't know how to, like, really, he didn't know what the woman expected?
You setting yourself up.
But what if he just becomes that man?
Yeah, but
you can give your expectations.
It doesn't work like that. You don't change who you are overnight. It don't work like that.
You don't change overnight, but you can become that person that she's looking for.
So you saying by telling him what you're looking for?
Like if you're looking for a certain type of guy, and the guy wasn't, not to say that he's being fake, but he didn't really know how to love her until she explains what she's looking for. Okay. Then he can become that person that she's looking for. Because like when I met my husband,
but with that thinking, you're setting yourself up. I promise you.
Yeah, can I say something to that?
But
really quick?
Hold on. I didn't finish though.
I'm sorry.
When I first met my husband, you know, we talked about what our expectations were and this and the other. But I was with him for probably 2 years before we ended up getting married. And we've been married for almost 10 years now. And
it's a different time of day, sis. I was just getting ready to ask you, how long was you in that relationship? Because this is a different time of day from what I'm understanding. Well, I've been with mine for 31 years. I don't know a goddamn thing other than what I'm learning.
Yeah, but see, this the thing, though, Storm.
Authenticity is
the thing, though, Storm. There's a difference. Hold on, Zodiac. There's a difference telling the person your standards and telling them who you want them to become.
I wasn't done, but
I apologize. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Storm. My bad, sis.
What I'm saying is, like, we both spoke about our expectations and what, you know, in the past, what we went through and this and the other. But then as we discussed what we, you know, what our intentions were and what we were looking for, you know, we became that people for each other. And like, my husband's been through everything with me. Like, I've been through cancer, you know, twice. Like, this is my second time. I'm stage 4 now, but he's been through every doctor's appointment, every chemo, everything. And, you know, I wouldn't even have expected a better person. But, you know, at the beginning, we never knew that would even be on the plate. But his loyalty has been shown, you know, just by us discussing what we wanted and expected from each other. So I don't know, you can talk about what you want. It's not like you're giving him a cheat sheet, but I mean, but at times you kind of are.
I would
say something to you, Storm? In my experience as a woman as well, I've met men before who I've told how I want to be treated, right, romantically. That didn't work out well. It was because, again, what I spoke about 25 minutes earlier, is that they turn it, they morph into a person that's not really them for personal gain, which usually is sex, right? So that can be them doing everything that's on your list of what a good man is to you. And then when they get tired and wore out because you can only pretend for so long, they back to acting like the clown they was originally, or they really was all along. So I guess for me, I'm not saying it's not possible, but in my own experience, telling a man what you need him to be, it doesn't work out. If a man wants to, he will. And if he don't, he won't. That's just how I see life. I feel like he's gonna do it if he wants to keep you. And
Well,
I
see,
mean,
this
and
this
I
my
don't and
opinion
I
when you're
don't
done.
say that in a good way either. I'm saying that in a way of, okay, I just want to see what she's about. Let me figure her out real quick. Let me see how much I could probably get from her.
Well,
I don't think, yeah, I don't see it as a man over here. Yeah,
look,
I don't see it. I don't see it as a good thing.
If
well,
I may,
I think Storm though. I think Storm, what you explain is about setting your standards and telling the person who you want them to become. There's a difference because you mentioned about the loyalty and stuff like that. Those like part of your standards.
And to answer to what y'all ladies saying too, and this towards Elo and Zodiac Drop. Yeah, if you talking about these men that's 30, 40, 50 years old, talking about blue print, nah, these some bitches had women in responsible women in their family, sisters, aunties, mamas, because they ain't took the time to listen to women and observe women. And as you grow older, you learn things. And you evolve from a boy to a man to a gentleman. You can utilize those things to approach women to get what you desire. So a lot of these times, these dudes so focused worrying about impressing their homeboys and their homies instead of goddamn listening. And you got women friends, talk to them, absorb the knowledge, and utilize it as you progress in life. That's the goddamn problem. So I don't feel sorry for these sucker-ass suckers that ain't got nobody and y'all women turn them down, but they should have been learning as they grow any goddamn way.
Well, I agree about one thing that I think it's important. Yes, we need to establish, from the beginning what it is. But now, however, this is the thing. If you one of those that know that you can take the hit, like if you know that you're really jealous, you can see me dating other people, it's gonna be a problem. Like, don't even get in that pool if you know you don't want to deal with a man or a woman doing shit like that.
I think that people just need to be honest with each other, not if not about who they are, about what they want, right? When it comes to the conversation of dating, if you know that you're not comfortable dating somebody while they're dating other people, just tell them that, and they will tell you, "Well, I'm sorry, I don't plan on stopping my dating of other people until I really get to know you and I feel like I want to date you and only you." And then you both move on and go along your business ways. But people have this annoying habit of just getting up on the internet, on your dating apps, in person, and just lying, just opening their mouths and telling lies. Y'all be talking about, "Oh yes, I want a long-term relationship." Meanwhile, you know that you only want to sleep with that person. It's just, in my opinion, it's a tad bit delusional, and that's maybe it's just because of like my little neurodivergent brain don't be getting shit sometimes. So I get it, but like equally at the same time, I think it's the dumbest shit. I think it's so dumb when you interact with somebody and then you give them false information and false hopes and beliefs about who you are as a person and what you want out of that relationship with that person. If you just want sex, say that. I'm directing that statement towards men because primarily it's men
Looking
who
at
usually
Diamond.
lie about things like that, right? If you just want sex, say that. If a woman wants that, she will let you know, right? And to my women, if you're looking for like a stable relationship, you're looking for like a long-term relationship, do not be looking at a man who's talking about, "I just want to hit it," and talking about, "I can change him. We can grow from this." Girl, no, just don't
But
be
it's
delusional.
women
Nobody is
out here refreshing. It's women out here that's looking the same thing though. They just want to sleep with the man. They don't look for anything serious.
and that's valid. Just say that.
Communicate.
Like, just
How long do you
honestly,
date
just
someone before you're exclusive though? For you people
That all
that like,
depends on the person.
I feel like that's peak maturity. Just communicating what you want and how you want it in a
What
relationship.
Diamond at? Diamond.
I'm in the
Hey,
lab.
Cassidy.
I'm in the lab.
Why are these people up here talking about this stuff on the Memorial Day weekend?
Wait,
that was the topic.
you at,
This is
Chastity?
crazy.
Where you
What's up,
at? Where my
Chaz?
chicken at, Chastity? Where my chicken at?
It's on the grill. It's on the grill.
It better be. It better be. It better.
What in the hell is going on? Diamond, did you see that shit this weekend with these people? Can you hear me now?
They should be cooking, huh, Chastity?
Yeah, a hunching or something. What is they doing? I still got on my mama. I'm trying to figure out what on. And they up here arguing about stuff. These men out here acting the same, and these women ain't either. Shit. We 40-something years old. You better get in when you all that huffing and puffing. We ain't got time for that. We got to go to work.
Say it again.
We be tired. We be tired. We gotta go to work. We be tired. We be tired. We don't got to go. Lord, I'm on it. Oh, I ain't even got on the makeup. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me get off this.
Hey, boss man. Hey,
Lord
boss
Jesus.
man. Boss man. Let me ask you a question, my G. Hey, how do you think women would date a man that's dating with other women and he kept it real with him? Is that work nowadays?
Yeah, they will. And
Oh
let me tell
yeah,
you
because
something,
when I
man.
came, I don't remember that.
Let me tell you something. If you be honest out here, I'm speaking from experience. You be honest, yeah, she be kind of mad and she'll think about it. And some women will go along with it. Just be honest. You'll be surprised what women will go with. But not all, but you be honest.
Yeah, I ain't really never really believed in no lying to no woman to get anything. You know, I don't. Only when I was
There's a
young
lot
boy.
of misleadings going on, man.
Yeah, being a young boy, you know, that's different. You know, you're in your teens, you know, you get taught to play with women and all this.
Elo, I'm gonna add this one more thing too. Elo. See, to your question, like the question's open because women say it every day. It's just a lot of men don't listen. They say every day, stop lying to us. Stop playing in our face. Just stop lying. If you want to live a certain way, guess what? You got billions of people on the planet. There will be some women that think the same way as you. Stop fucking lying. Stop playing these women's face. If you see a woman that's a good woman and she looking for something that you ain't, tell her to move on. I don't care how fast she is. Don't try to poke her. Let her go about her damn business and find somebody that's of like mind. So a lot of problem is a lot of you suckers be fucking with these women, knowing you ain't good for them, get their hopes up, and then you're a dumper once you're done with them, and then you go find another chick, but universe gonna get your ass, and she gonna run your ass ragged. And now your ass crying because you get the same shit you did to that good woman. You can't cry about it, and then you become a red pillar. You out here talking shit, but you did the same shit to a good woman, and now she out here hating men.
I mean, a good
Stop
woman.
being a
You know,
fucking
the good
sucker.
ones. Well, and then you don't want them kind. They don't want them kind that call them, check on them. They don't want them kind that, hey, I got something to cook over here. You want to come over here? They don't want them kind. They want them kind that say, you got 30, every time he called.
I'll come get that dinner, darling.
You got $30. You got $20. I hate for somebody to show the fuck up, and every time they show up, I got to have something they need. Have you ever seen that before? I don't even understand why men do that. Every time you see this woman, she needs something. That's she's a friend in need is a friend indeed. I promise you. Or every time you show up, he got something he wants you to do. No, that's not no relationship.
I say it all the time, Chad. You heard me say it. Honesty is a powerful thing. And y'all tell us every day, man. And I got cousins. I raise my sons. Don't be lying, you will have less problems. You know? And they don't call me about no issue with their girlfriends. They be doing well. They're like, Dad, I be straight up with her. She be mad sometimes, but I be straight up. And then she be like, you so upfront. I got it from my dad. Because don't be playing no games, because they know I get in their goddamn ass. Because I don't play about no. Let me tell you something. My dad told me, don't be playing in women's face, because I'll come get you. That man got some big old goddamn burly hands with fucking scabs inside. You know what I'm saying? He's like, do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you right now, I don't play about that. I told my son, you playing these women face, I'm gonna put my hands on your ass. We got to set certain standards and be gentlemen at all times. Even when the woman mad at us, you gotta be a gentleman. I done been called a B right on TikTok, but what I tell women, I said, women, you ain't gonna taunt me and tearing you down. I find the kind of way I could have had a whole panel laughing at your ass, but I ain't gonna tear you down. Because we gotta be a gentleman. You gotta carry ourselves as a gentleman at all times. It be acting like a goddamn fool on here.
Well, shit, I listen to y'all because I don't know nothing about no dating, so I don't even be trying to give too much advice. I can kind of say
that's
what
not
I
dating.
think I know, but I don't know a fuck thing about.
But that's not dating. That's just common sense. That's common decency to treat somebody the way you want to be treated. And if you really don't want to fuck with them, no more, tell them that. See, a lot of times we're not growing up because we don't want to stand on what we're supposed to stand on. Long time ago, a man's word is all he had. If that's what he said, he meant exactly what he said. Nowadays, you can't stand on these joking words. They say they're coming, don't come. They say they're gonna do something, don't do it. You can't stand on that. Well, that's not consistency. We don't see no consistency in that. We don't even see, some of these women don't even see consistency in their husband, but get sick. You want to see something? You want to see what a man will do for you? Say you got a cold.
Amen.
Mike Lowry, I ain't speaking for no old heads, my man. That comment, I ain't speak for no damn old heads. I'm just saying, you know what you saying, that lying. See, we was taught that, like, when we start getting in the teens, you know, the older brothers used to tell us that. Don't be lying to these women out here to, you know, to kick it and all this old kind of stuff and to get with them and all that. So, you know, but that's how we was taught when we were younger than that. It's game. You know, because with game came lying. 54, I'll be 55.
Y'all the one out here playing the games. What are you talking about? Y'all is the one doing it. It ain't the younger ones. It's y'all.
Nah, it's them. It ain't me out here playing nothing.
Well, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying, I asked you what your age was. I ain't say what you out here. I said what your age
and that's
was.
and that's a damn shame. But people have to also understand, just, you know, your age don't equate maturity. You know what I'm talking about? It's what level you on.
You can say that again, Elo.
I've been saying that shit since I've been on this app. You heard me? So, you know, I don't subscribe to none of that nonsense.
That's why when I be talking, man, you'll never hear me say young people. I say people, period. Because
people,
behavior is in all eras, every generation. Foolishness.
Boss man, you hear me
20,
talk
30,
about
40,
old
50.
heads and elders? You hear me talk about those difference between old head and elders? You hear me talk about that all the time, my G. So you know how I feel about it.
Exactly. And chance to be hit right on point. So a lot of times people don't like individuals like me, Chassie and Elo and other folks, because we blunt. You know, we not gonna speak the way they want us to speak. Fuck that. Man, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Stop beating around the bush. Y'all, if you want a dictionary and thesaurus, by all means, pull that motherfucker out. But I ain't got time for that shit. I'm gonna tell you out here fucking up. I'm gonna tell you acting stupid. You need to grow the hell up and treat that woman right or treat that man right. It is what it is. We call it how we see it. And a lot of y'all grown ass so-called people out here doing some foolish shit. You talk too much, you share too much, and you don't know how to keep your relationships off this fucking app.
You know what else they do? They get out here. I love it when they do it. I think it's the most beautiful thing I ever see. You want to hear somebody tell the truth? Shut up. Don't say nothing.
Mike Lowry.
Mike
Lowry, you absolutely correct, man. I would love it if you just come in the box, my G, because that what you said is absolute fact. You know, he said, nah, that's the problem. We were taught game. We was never taught to be emotional being, OG, be real. And facts, see, like everything you saying, it's the stuff I talk about. So you absolutely right. We wasn't taught that. In my era, we was taught how to play women, how to run game and all of this. You know, all of us was programmed, you know, through movies and stuff like that. You know, when we had those B movies and pimping and all this old nonsense, we were taught and programmed how to deal with women, you know. So I didn't learn a lot of this stuff until I came up and realized that we need to treat our women the same way we would want somebody to treat our mother, our daughter, our aunts, or any other women that we love in our family. So that's when I stopped treating women a certain way and started treating my wife and other women same way I would want somebody to treat the women in my family, the women I love, you know. So we wasn't taught that. We wasn't taught how to control our serpents. You know, we wasn't taught sexual maturity and shit, like emotional maturity and discipline. We wasn't taught all that kind of stuff, So, now that's why I'm online. I don't come online for entertainment. I come online to spread wisdom to those who are knowledgeable so we can all finally come to an understanding. You dig? So that's why I'm on here. So, what you saying, my G, is I agree with you.
Word up.
Yeah, people.
Well, peace to y'all. Y'all be and remain encouraged. I'm about to drop.
Women be asking stuff about me, and they want to know a lot about me and stuff like that. But you know what? The most intriguing man is the one you can't touch. If he's untouchable, he's the most intriguing man you ever see. Somebody who always up in women's face, somebody who always got something to say, they want to be seen. But the man who can really stand there, he don't have to say shit. And I was like, man, that's a goddamn man. They go, man,
that's absolute fact.
That's a whole
That's
line.
absolute.
That's
that's absolute.
I'm for real.
Absolute. Yeah, I learned a long time ago, Chastity, that when you don't be running around, sticking your thing in everything, you actually get more respect. They look at you actually with more respect, more power, when you're not weak with your sex, you know what I mean? When you just, any woman can't just put their hands on you. They look at that as much more powerful. So I agree.
Exactly. And I'm gonna say this too. Y'all men out here, stop trying to impress your homeboys. I done had so-called homies laugh at me where I just very attractive women. I just wanted to go out to eat, and I took them home. And I went home. They're like, "Man, you went home?" I'm like, "Yeah." I just wanted to go out to eat. They would like joke about me, but I didn't let those jokes alter my character, because that's what a lot of these dudes be fucking up. They worry about what their homies think, and they moving according to what their homies think, but not realizing you hurt these women mentally. You're going out here inserting yourself in their life sexually, knowing you don't want to settle down with her, knowing that her attributes is not what you really desire. You just want to get that quick nut. And that's the problem. Stop trying to impress your homeboys and stop trying to protect this society's norm of a man being a caveman. I'm man, I got to get this. No, you don't. Because as men, we need to stop that fucking bullshit too. Talk about, oh, as a man, we think like, no. As a man, I got a brain just like a woman got a brain. We are designed by the universe to evolve and change our way of thinking. Think outside the box. So I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't never went along with that bullshit. When I hear dudes talk about, well, I mean, I said, speak for yourself. I know how to think outside. I'm gonna move because I want to. Don't be putting me in that goddamn bunch. You want to be a caveman and colonial thinking? You do that. You want to go think like them goddamn European colonial mind caveman shit? That's on you. My name, I'm gonna move how I want to, and I'm gonna treat that woman with some damn respect. Even if I don't want her, I'm still gonna treat her with some respect. Even if she be mad at me and cuss me out, I'm still gonna treat her with some respect. We need to change our way of thinking as men, not stop being fucking one-sided and acting like a fucking animal. And yeah, I said fuck a lot.
I'm gonna hit my little sisters or something too. The men that will, they'll do it. I see a lot of times when we mess up and what we do is start babying people that should not be babied. I can understand if a man is down on his luck or something like that, and you see the fight in him because he's fought before. But to come into a relationship and you're going back and forth, because let me tell you something about a man that I kind of figured out when I was younger, is that the things that he did for you, and you sit up there and say, oh no, he don't have to, he'll step out there and do them for Brenda.
Bingo.
He will do them for Brenda. If you say, oh, he can't do something, but when he want Brenda, he'll go out there and do Brenda. And guess what? Brenda won't even have to do. She don't have to ask. He gonna go ahead and do it. The stuff that you say it's impossible for your man to do, watch him. Watch him when he go get what he really, really want and see what he come up with, and she don't have to do a thing. That's why someone be like, well, damn, you didn't do that for me. You didn't let him. You didn't let him. You let him be excused. Don't let him be excused. I ain't saying talk to him nasty, because disrespect is a language. You know, some women say, oh, I didn't disrespect. It's the way you talk to him. It's the way you handled when you was in them. It's the way you talked with him when you was with your cousin and he heard you talking about him. I ain't gonna tell you shit else, because if you'll tell her, you'll tell anybody. So some things you should keep yourself about your man. But I'm talking about to sit there and just baby a man. No, ma'am. I don't care if he got to go get Burger King and McDonald's and let them fight against each other. We gonna get what I want because you know what he'll do? He'll go get him a better job for the one he really wants. So why won't he go do it for you? Stop doing it. And they call that selling. You know what selling is? Selling is a state of mind. Because I see people out here that ain't got no arms, legs, working at Walmart pushing buggies, and they'll tell you about their wife. I see grown men with all the education in the world, and you won't even know they got one. Ain't that stupid? It's a.
I mean, to what Chauncey's saying though, I've seen it happen. She ate that up. I see so many women. They'll ask themselves why he didn't do this for me. And I learned, listen, like she just earlier, we was just saying this. If he want to, he gonna do it. A lot of women do coddle men and baby them. That's why they don't get the things they need. The minute that she showed, like I've seen some of y'all tussle in comment sections about a man paying for stuff for y'all. Well, I don't want to seem like a gold digger. You sound like a fool. Anyway, at the end of the day, we set the standards as women, and I'm never backing down from that. Whatever you take, he gonna give. That's just how I see it. I learned the hard way. That's why I speak on it. Shit.
But y'all do got the power. And I tell women that all the time, y'all got the power because men will move according to what y'all allow. Y'all have the power over sex. You do. Some want to argue at that point, but y'all do. Y'all have power over sex and reproduction. That means populating this planet. That's y'all power. And y'all have the right to it. You have the right to say no. And a lot of y'all need to start saying no to these suckers. Because I'm going to tell you what it is. You might not want to agree with me, but I see it all the time. Some of y'all are giving away sympathy cooter. You're giving away sympathy cooter because he coming to you with a sob story and a crybaby ass story. He must be a good guy. He can change. I can fix him. You give him that sympathy cooter, and now you done been tainted by his damn foolishness.
Hey, Chastity, baby.
They want a project so bad of a man. And I really wish, listen again, I only speak on certain shit I've been through, and that's why I be loud and proud about it.
Hey, King.
Hey, baby.
King, please don't be disrespectful. I'm not in the mood.
Chastity, hey, baby.
So anyway,
you hear this girl up here talking?
King, I'm trying not to light you up. It's a good day for me. Now, anyway, back to what I was saying. A lot of women, they love projects, and that's the problem. Is that they want to fix yourself instead of trying to fix a man. Because a lot of women will fix a man up, he gonna go be fixed for the next woman. And she ain't gotta do no work at all. You over there trying to do a project, be Bob the Builder, and he gonna leave, and she ain't gonna have to work on shit. That's all you. Everything he giving to her, you pretty much, the girl is dating you, if we think about it. Because you taught him everything he knows. So I'm not with that project stuff with a man. Come healed. Okay? Or don't come at all. It's simple. I'm not doing that back.
And if you want to move a certain way, go ahead, Finn.
If you want a good woman or a man, you have to take the sex off the table. You have to take the sex off the table if you want a good man or a good woman. And before you go to that stage in your life, you have to fix yourself up so that you can be the right person, not just for that person, but for yourself as well. Because this is a relationship that's going to last, that's going to stand the test of time because you already healed, and make sure that the next person is healed. Don't disclose any of your past relationship. When that come up, well, tell me about your relationship, your past relationship. That's not up for discussion. I met you now, and this is what we're going to deal with, and we're going to push forward towards the future together.
Why not?
And that's how you got to do that. Because what you do when you start telling people your past relationship, your family business, and how you was abused and all of this and all of that, they're going to use that against you down the line.
Fendi, you saying some good stuff, but what in the heck you doing?
Oh, I'm preparing dinner, baby. I'm sorry for all the noise in the background, my love.
Sound like you was in the bathroom.
And you all have some good points. You all have some good points and stuff. And There's a young man up here I would like to talk to, but I want us to get finished this topic first. I respect Diamond. I applaud her that she has that mindset that she's not going to give out. She's not going to sell herself short to nobody. She's focusing on making her own money, and that's the main things right there. If you accept someone easily, they're going to treat you they're going to treat you accordingly. So if you want a long-term relationship, you have to focus on making them wait for the sex.
I know one thing. You better not burn that man rice up here on this phone talking.
That's so messy.
Boss man, I am a very excellent cook. I am a multitask kind of person. I can do this. I got this, baby. I got this.
All right, darling. I'm just looking out for that brother. That brother need that hot meal now.
That's the thing, though. I feel like a lot of women they are due for a man, but a man gotta put up what he's willing to provide for her as well. I don't have a problem doing all the cooking and the cleaning and stuff, but you ain't just about to pop up and talk about I'm a man. You know how they holler every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, telling us they a man. At the end of the day, I mean the women I meet can't speak for nobody else. They are willing to really put up their weight in a relationship. But my generation, I'm a millennial. They they want us. I don't know. It seems like everything is just reversed now. And of course, masculinity and femininity are not truly subjective to men and women all the time. But I'm saying like I don't. This idea that women don't want to pull their weight in relationships and do for men is a lie. They don't feel protected enough. And they don't feel safe enough to do those things. When you got men complaining about little ass dates, you spent a little funky ass $40. That's a problem. No wonder we not getting nowhere.
Hey, Alexandra, they gonna be in your inbox because I seen that live when you were cooking that fried chicken. That shit was golden brown. You be putting it down now.
The ass is gonna get blocked right up out that live. I don't do clowns. I'm the only clown in this show. Okay, I don't want no other clowns. But yeah, I know a lot of women. I got a lot of friends that want to be married, but the men that they dating, they not what she was taught they was gonna be. The way they show up, open doors.
Oh Lord have mercy.
King, baby.
A man don't like a decent man who has morals and standards. He's not going to accept a woman that's loud and disrespectful. You have and carry yourself. You got to carry yourself like a respectful woman, not just for that man, but for yourself. Because if you go out there in society and you put on anything, you got people out there that's not going to respect you either. You have to respect yourself. Once a man see that you carry yourself with some respect, you have a good chance with this brother.
Yeah, that's also that could be subjective though too, because what one man finds as disrespectful, another man may find as respectful. Like for instance, I don't. When I was in a relationship for a long time, I didn't deal with an insecure man that made me feel like I couldn't dress a certain way. Other men probably would have said what I had on was disrespectful. I look like a hoochie, a heifer, whatever they wanted to call me. But I think that's all subjective, Fendi. Because some men
You don't have
like
to.
a whore.
You don't have to. You don't have to dress a certain way, but you dress the way that you're going to have respect for yourself and you're going to receive respect for others. I'm responding to a comment in the comment section.
That's what I'm saying though. It could be subjective. So what would you deem as disrespectful with a wardrobe or apparel?
Well, if you're going to go out there, okay, um, you see the outfits that they're wearing now, the see-through outfits and the short skirts and stuff. You know what they're wearing now. Okay, see, we used to wear that back in the days, but we would never wear it where it looked like we have on a bathing suit bottom or a thong or something underneath. We used to put spandex under our stuff.
Straight to the neck.
You see how they would dress? Man, I would never walk outside like that. Oh my God. Because the attention you're going to get, you're not going to like it.
I don't know. I seen Anita Baker at a show one time with a see-through mesh shirt with her titties out. I don't know. I think it's all subjective. I think wardrobe hasn't really changed over the years. I just don't think it was televised as much.
I think the people that wear that, they're looking for that attention. So
again, that's subjective. I think when it comes to these conversations, it might just be everybody's upbringing. Believe it or not, I was raised very religiously, where a lot of women in the church bashed other women for the things that they were when they're supposed to be taught just allowing people to get closer to God. But that's another conversation. There's people that dress how they want because they just want to. They like the item, they put it on. That's the end of that. Some of the people that people assume are looking for men attention is another.
So Alex,
Yes, ma'am.
So you don't think appearance is everything?
Not all the time. I don't think I mean, it is everything, but I think the way everybody be breaking down people's appearances, sometimes it just be a little too much. Like if I go outside right now with like a tank top, with me being heavier at the top, and some booty shorts, the first thought that people have is she trying to please a man. That's the problem. Why is it always centered around a man? Why can't I just want to put this on? And how you know I'm not gay?
So let me ask you a question. You never heard of people will treat you according to how you look?
Right, they will. I agree with that. That's fair.
Okay, so according to how you look, so appearance is everything, right?
Yeah.
Like for example, you can be an intelligent, very smart woman with degrees and etc., right?
Mm-hmm.
But come outside with blue hair in your head, long Cardi B nails, and etc. People are going to treat you the way they look at you and see you at first until you open your mouth. Then when you open your mouth, they're going to be like, well, why you look like this? Or why you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we live in a judgmental world, whether y'all want to accept that or not. We live in a judgmental world. It is what the hell it is. Okay? People are going to judge you. And they go for men and women. Even men are going to judge a woman. And when a man judge a woman, he look at you, that's how he going to treat you. If he see you in a conservative manner and stuff like that, yeah, you can have this, you can have that, but it's going to be different. It's going to be different levels of respect. Because am I making sense or no?
You making perfect sense. I don't disagree with you at all about the way society gonna look at you. I'm just saying again, that's all subjective. What you generally speaking, yes, you are correct. When you go outside, you do gotta look a certain way. When I got hired years ago at Abercrombie and Fitch. One of the first things that they told me was to change my hair color. So I get what you mean because they said appearance wise, you throwing off the brand. So I get it. But I'm just
hold on. So Shar say no. We need to. So do we need to? So hold on. Shar say so. We need to bend to society's standards. Sure, I don't look at it like that. However, I think we need to accept what it is we see every day in this world. You get what I'm saying? Society basically like pretty much run this shit.
Okay. That's what we saying, Domino. We saying, is there a way for us to just be able to just be us without having to be into society, maybe? Because I don't want to have to keep. I don't want to keep putting on clothes just because somebody says something wrong.
BT, your iPhone bringing up BT. You only got one.
It's a little raggedy, babes. I mean, I'm just thinking, like some of the outfits that people put on. Why do we gotta be?
Let me speak to what you're saying. And I understand what Diamond's saying too. The thing about it is, no, you don't have to go by society norm, but always remember, you can live how you want to. People always gonna judge, and people always gonna have something to say. We need to start learning how to ignore and block people out. If that what makes you happy, fucking wear it. And you have the right to wear what you want. People always gonna have something to say. There always gonna be some rude ass men out here. There's some men out here, you can be dressed up classy and conservative, they still gonna disrespect you. At the end of the day, you walk with your head up. If you feel happy on the inside, fuck society. That's the problem. We too busy worrying about society. Society's never gonna change. They always gonna be judgmental. If it where you happy, wear the shit. If you gonna be worried about what people think, you shouldn't have bought it in the first place.
Oh, gee. You know I love a good Aquarius.
I had this conversation with my daughter. I was man,
Diamond, I had the same conversation with my daughter, right? Young people minds a little different from our old school minds. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
If
So
you
they're a little
don't
bit
get
different from
that iPhone and order BET, your iPhone.
Both of y'all phones fucked up. Mayday for y'all phones.
So messy. You ain't never had to say that. You messy.
Hey, both man, y'all phones is train service. Here, you talk. Here, you talk. Here, you talk.
Can you hear me? I'm bringing
Boss
up.
man, you were supposed
Am
to
I
go
breaking
off
up?
all the way. You went off halfway.
Am I breaking up?
How you gonna half read somebody?
Y'all sharing a bullshit signal right now.
Hey man, y'all must can't hear me.
Nah,
They
your
cell
boss
phones
man
being
signal
very,
bad, man.
they cell phones being very disrespectful.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, so like I said, I had the same conversation with my daughter, right? She tell me that this stuff we wearing is in style. I said, yeah, but what about what you think about the people that told me that I don't know what I'm looking at? I said, well, I see this dressing thing you wearing that with the style you talking about, but the men that you're attracting, they ain't gonna be no husband. You ain't no husband gonna like that. I don't want my wife out there like that.
That's crazy.
And I don't think, but what I'm saying is the young mindset on the same as the men and the young female? But want that?
I'll be honest with you, BT. I think the younger generation, as far as the men, I think they don't care. They like what they see and they're gonna go after it. They don't care what they don't care if it's see-through or not.
These men, wait, okay, wait. I just want to make sure I'm understanding it completely. So women need to dress a certain way so that they can find a husband, but then a lot of people's husbands are stepping out with women that men tell them not to dress like. I'm just a little confused right there.
Well, I don't think that you should worry. I don't think that you should worry your pretty little head about what other people are doing. I don't think that you should worry yourself about anything about anyone else. You're focusing on you. You're focusing on doing what you have to do for you. I mean, you want to step out there with something prerogative on, then you're going to get the attention that outfit going to call for. Now, we're not saying that you don't have to wear. You can wear what you want to wear, but I'm saying have self-respect. That's what I'm saying, self-respect. I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, that old morals, that was back in y'all days." Let me tell you something. Those was the best morals.
Let me tell y'all
That's
something.
how we got to where we at. That's how we
You know
got
what
to where
though?
we at.
Man, let me tell you something. You got it really. It really doesn't matter. It really. Hey, wait a minute, Alexandra. Wait a minute. It really doesn't matter what makes you happy, cause you still got men getting married and going out on the anniversaries. The woman wearing see-through. They wives wearing see-through. All over the place. I'm talking, and these ain't young women. These are 40, 50-year-old women wearing see-through with their husbands. What the hell you want? A man still gonna marry you if he wants you. All that sucked up on that shit, man. A man gonna want you no matter what, and a man gonna disrespect you no matter what.
But let's be honest though, with the whole generation thing though, every generation had levels. Like in one generation, you could what the hell? In one generation, they thought the short skirts was too much, was floozy or whatever y'all called it back in the day or whatever. It's levels to it in every generation. It's just this generation now, this is their level to it. This is the see-through stuff is what they're comfortable with. So I don't see a problem.
Exactly, big. I done seen a 60-year-old woman online with her husband with her chest buttons hanging out. You know what I'm saying? They all doing it. Live how you want. Y'all need to start worrying about what people think. And if your husband happy with you, so what? If your boyfriend happy with you, so what? If you feel good, so what? Alexandria, don't you repeat that same damn question. Live how you want and be goddamn happy. A man gonna love you regardless. If your check busting hanging out, it is what it is. Who cares? Shit.
Hey, Alex, you missed the spot. The top of your shoulder still ashy.
The little ashy right here.
Yeah, just a little bit right there. Put some.
Just a little bit right
there, darling.
My granny gonna give you
Put a little shea buddy right there.
Listen, I work in a prison, and there's a bunch of guys that are transgender, right? But they don't look like women at all. We just recently got a transgender male to female that looks like a female, had surgery, has big boobs, big old butt. These guys are going so crazy because they've never seen anything like this in prison. And the transgender like kind of feels uncomfortable because everybody's looking at this guy. The big tough men that I thought were like thugs, they don't have bodies and everything. They're looking at this transgender person in there, and they're not really trying to hide because they wear the tight t-shirt and tight sweatpants and but they're like, oh, they weren't looking for this attention, but you know what you were looking for when you got the surgery. You probably didn't expect to be in jail with it, but I mean, I don't know what you guys think about surgery, but if this person was on the outside, you wouldn't even know that it was ever a man. She looks like a female.
I don't think nothing. I am not.
I don't know about anybody else on the panel, but trust me, I can tell the difference.
She's.
I'll recluse myself from this part of the conversation.
I'm gonna.
No comment.
No comment.
But I'm just saying, you guys talk about like what people are wearing and what type of attention and this, that, and the other. But
we can clearly tell though, still.
I don't know.
But I'm confused. Where does this conversation come from?
Because you guys are talking about what people wear. Now, if a female got like surgery, like, are you guys telling your women, like, when you were talking about what people are wearing on the outside, like, are you telling your women, like, oh, you don't need surgery, or is it okay for them to have surgery? Because what type of women are you?
It's not that man business to tell that woman what she want to do to make herself happy, Star. So y'all need to take back your power and stop worrying about what these suckers think. If you want to cut on your booty, cut on your damn booty. It's your damn body. Do what the fuck you want. Why are y'all asking us what we think about what you gonna do to yourself? You're a grown ass woman. Y'all grown women. Do what the hell you want. That's what I tell you.
But some men,
a lot of them don't know themselves out of. That's the thing. A lot of them don't know themselves outside of what a man thinks of them. They don't know how to navigate life. Unless if the man has a say so over them, they confused how to walk, talk, think. It's ridiculous.
But you have somebody like Guru that's always talking about, oh, natural, natural, natural. But then when he gets a natural person up there, he's talking negative about, you know what I mean?
Why y'all worry about him? His toupee ain't natural, so why y'all worry about him? Shit.
Yeah, don't worry about him, boy.
I'm just saying, when he sees someone
and don't drop no names, Star. Don't drop no names.
All right. Well, I'm just saying, when people, let me try to swing it back. Find people that's natural that don't have that, then they still find a flaw in you. It's like you can't win with some people.
Well, I would say for my situation, my wife wants to have surgery and stuff like that, and I told her no, she's fine. I like my wife the way she is, but if my wife, no matter how much I pour into her, if she doesn't like the way she looks, it doesn't matter what I say. So if she wants to go do that stuff or whatever, I mean, I don't want her to do it. I don't want to give her no better table, but if that's what she wants to do, I'm gonna support her.
As a man, he gonna support her, and that's what we're supposed to do: support her, feed them, make sure they comfortable on their stomach when they land on their stomach while they healing. Get a very nice pillow for them. Got there and get some nice little juices for them while they feed them and shit, make them feel good and comfortable, and set up them down soaking baths for the yams so they can heal up nice and curdy. We want to nurture them back to health. Be that supporter, whatever they want to do. Shit.
That's the topic.
Boss man, are you married?
I ain't doing it the third time. I did it twice and it didn't work out, and I'm fine being alone.
Okay.
So what's the topic? What's the topic right now? Anybody know?
Not that other creator and not the other stuff. So anything else but that.
Crickets.
No, but what is the topic? Because people in the comments are asking, what's the topic?
It wasn't no topic, because when she tried to share
The
the
reason
topic, King wanted to be back and forth with everybody, so it messed up the topic.
That's a fact.
Now, what happened, Storm, when you brought up the transgender thing, that kind of threw everybody off.
Oh, that was a 2-second conversation to the 20-minute conversation that we were just having.
Right, but it was odd because we were trying to figure out what the relevancy was about bringing up trans people when trans people are not on the panel.
Because I was talking about just what you look like in general and how people can't tell from, one from another from the outside. And if a man would want his wife to be a certain way, when you said, if you want your wife to look a certain type of way, and then you're looking at the person that you're cheating on or whatever the case is, like, whatever. That's
what still ain't had nothing to do with trans. We're talking about the self-esteem. We're talking about the self-esteem of women and how they look at society. We're talking about the trans. That's something.
Wait, hold on, I'm just saying. Wait, 1 second. What happened, y'all? They in the comments, y'all. What happened? Because they say they say, Diamond, do you hear us down here? I see y'all, but I'm saying I just came back. What happened?
They were just talking about conversation. I just brought up something because I was just talking about how with surgery, I didn't have to say trans. I was just saying, as far as me seeing somebody that you wouldn't know what they were if they were on the outside, but these men that say, like, can you wear this? Can you do this? Or don't do this and do that. So, like, if you want to date somebody,
and then you try to bring up Guru. You were trying to be messy on a little bit.
I wasn't being messy. I don't know how people feel. I know I don't care for him. I don't deal with him, but I'm just saying how men.
But that name should not be brought up though. That's.
All right. Well, whatever. I don't care. I'm not gonna. I'm just saying how people say they want something natural, but then whenever they see somebody natural, they have something negative to say. They will still find something negative to say.
Okay.
Wow, people are angry.
I think the overtime has extended itself. I think overtime has extended itself.
No, Storm. Let me say this, Storm. It's just Storm when you bring up trans, LGBT stuff like that, it could start a wildfire. You bring up other creative.
I didn't say anything negative though. I wasn't saying anything.
No,
negative.
I know you did. It don't. I know I'm saying it don't. But that's what I'm saying. It don't matter. You could say you could drop one creative name and it'll turn the whole the whole live upside down. Everybody start coming in. We got 2.5, and it starts something. So that's why we kind of refrain from certain conversation or especially certain things.
And then they'll make their way over here. Now I got to cuss their ass out real good.
Well, it's the name.
From what I've been observing on the panel from what I've been observing on the panel is that a topic can be presented and the way they sidetrack it by bringing their personal in it instead of them just elaborating on the specific topic at hand. They want to try to apply it to personal, and that's where it throws everything off. And then you start in this heated argument back and forth. If you could just get the topic, answer it, and leave it at that.
Okay, who's arguing?
Can I speak? This is Lady B on TV.
Go ahead, B. Hey, Auntie B.
Hi, pretty Alex. Hi, everybody. Thank you, boss man. I done fell in love with you today.
I know you like my energy. You been like
I love you, boss man.
You be trying to play tough, but I shoot right through that toughness. You know you like my
you got me having butterflies over here. I wanted to address Miss Fendi. I am of the older age. I don't know what is your age, if you don't mind me asking.
Proudly to say I am 59.
Well, I'm 61. Will soon be 62.
Okay, so we from that same walk of life. We from the same walk of life.
Yes, but I'd also like to say that I think different from you. I do believe, because I'm gonna dress how I want to dress.
By all means, speak.
Okay, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate your permission. I'd like to say that I've always been what Boss Man said we should be ourselves, regardless of what society says. Regardless if the society is from the church world, the society is through the corporate world. I remember I was the first female to ever wear weave in my hair in high school. So back then, it was being disrespectful and being very lascivious, to show lasciviousness, to even put weave in your hair. Back then, they judged me, and now all of them are wearing weave. So it depends on what you consider being disrespectful in your world. I'm gonna wear the see-through swimsuit cover with the swimsuit under it at 61 with my fat butt showing, with my beautiful breasts. I want to do that. It makes me happy. It's not gonna send me to hell. I work for myself, so I ain't worried about no corporate incorporations. I'm not worried about a man. I've been married 3 times, 3 different categories. I've told that story before. Catch up if you don't know it. I married a man when I was 22 years old, and I was in the holiness church. It didn't make any difference. I love who I am. I have a video right now going viral on TikTok right now. Justin, I was in Atlanta, TCA yesterday, just because I choose to wear big purple eyelashes, purple bonnets, and purple hair. I do me at 61, baby. And let me say this too. I'm very, very, very happy. Thank you, Boss Man, for confirming the fact that women should be and do what makes them happy. I will never try to incorporate myself with society, because society is totally fucked up right now. It's a lot different than it was when I was a young girl, and I didn't give a damn then. When I tried to conform to make the church people happy, the corporate people happy, the community happy, I will still sit to hell in my spirit by them. So now at 61, I have truly arrived. Thank you, Boss Man, for being an older man that confirmates and high five a woman being and doing what she wants to do to make her happy. And Alex, you being a young woman, as beautiful as you are, you're not off track. You're not off track. It's a lot of older women my age who are sick because they feel that they have to conform to what society says or to what their fake ass pastor is telling them. Let me say this right here too. A lot of homosexuality, not to say that I have a lot of it in my family. I love my nieces, my nephews, all the people in my family that way. I love them. But I'm going to say this right here. It's a lot of undercover stuff that go on, and they're pretending to be one thing and they're not. I respect a person to just come on out and be who they are. That's whether it's dealing with the sexuality of a person or if it's dealing with just simple eyelashes or hairstyles or what they want to wear. Me at 61 years old, I'm going to do me. Today, I want to lay in the bed and rest.
I know that's right.
Today, I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me to the day I die. And I don't care what y'all talking about. Oh, society won't accept you. A man is not going to want you. Baby, you can dress with skirts down below your toes, sewed and glued in underneath your toes. You won't have to see nothing, and a man will still disrespect you if that's in his character.
That's it.
Do you and be you, regardless of what age you are. I don't believe, oh, women, if you do that, ain't no man gonna want you. What? My problem is not getting a man. My problem is keeping so many men off of me. That has been my problem. They in my inbox right now. I'm laying in the bed by myself. Look, by myself. I don't need that because I'm confident in who I am as a woman. I want to say to the young women, yes, listen to us as a certain extent. But a lot of older women are messed up because they weren't allowed to be who they want to be. I'm going to be me. At 90, I'm going to be me. I'm going to still be dropping it like it's hot. I'm going to still be dancing. I might still be wearing my purple brows, purple lashes, purple bonnets. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but I know I'm going to be. What makes me happy, I do know that. I'm never conforming to another man, another form of society, another church. Never. Because that's not what true happiness is. It's truly not. I've been on all spectrums with marriages, with being single. I'm enjoying my single life right now. Y'all saw me just a few months ago when I had a man. Boom, I got rid of him. I ain't got time for you. That's not my job, is to babysit what you feel is acceptable in society. It's my job to make sure Aunt TV is happy. And right now, I'm happy. Work on you. Work on you. Look at Alexandra up there with her pretty self. Working on her.
Well, I'm happy. Well, I'm happy for I'm happy for you, Miss. I'm happy for you, Sister V. You came up here and you wanted to address me, so now I let you talk. Now let me
it's
talk.
not so much
I
as
never
just
said
you,
that.
sweetheart. No, it's nothing against you, baby. I don't even know you.
No,
like
no,
that.
no, 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 no,
And
no.
one thing
I know,
about
I
me,
know,
Miss
I
Cindy,
know,
I'm
I
not
know,
a
sweetheart.
controversial person.
Mm.
I'm not. I don't have time for that, baby.
Neither
I
am
just
I,
got off the
baby.
death row. But I do come up here and speak my
Neither,
truth.
neither am I, sweetheart.
I love you.
I'm
I
saying
ain't got
you
nothing
said what you
against you,
said.
but
You
I'm
said
just
what
telling
you,
you as
and
an older woman,
I love you.
relax, baby.
I love you
Go
as
get
well.
you some booty shorts.
Oh no, 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 no,
Go
no,
get
no,
you
no,
some
no. Let me,
doggone see-through clothes and shake it.
No, 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 baby. Those was my times when I was young because that's my choice.
See, when
You
I was
see,
young,
and
I
the
was in
reason
the
why I
church
have to
trying to be
wait
a
a minute,
holy girl.
wait a minute, wait a minute, V. Wait a minute, V. The reason why I
Okay, babe.
choose to let that go is
Yes, ma'am.
because I have a daughter and I have a granddaughter that I have to show them how to have how to carry themselves with
I
respect.
got
I've
4
always been a
grown daughters who are
respectful
doing very,
person.
very, very well. And I got 2 granddaughters
I
and
have
one on the way.
always been
And they doing very well.
I
Look
have
at their mama
always
out here
been a
looking like a
respectful
whole snack.
I have always been a respectful person. I've
Okay.
always dressed corporate or Wall Street. I've always church wherever that's who I am.
Okay,
That's
darling.
who I am.
And I respect you for that,
I felt
baby.
if I walked the streets and if I got hollered at by a guy, I can already tell from his character that he was a guy that was low vibing. So I wasn't going to feed into him because I knew he got upset because I didn't speak to him. So I never really only encountered that maybe once or twice in my life. I walked the streets and I was dressed appropriate because that's who I am. I want to dress like that. I don't
See,
I
what's
don't want to
appropriate
reveal
to you is
anything
not
to
appropriate to other
I don't
people.
want to wait a minute, babe. Wait a minute. V, let me finish this. What I feel respect for myself, I'm not revealing nothing. For one, I'm a married woman. Okay, when I was young, I used to wear those things, but I never wore how they wearing it now with the everything that they're bringing out. I already wore it when I
I'm gonna
was
do
young,
me a
but I
video when I
never
get
wore
off of
no
here with
bathing.
my stuff on. So make sure you follow me so you
I
can go
never
see
did
it.
it with no bathing suit, no bathing suit bottom or a thong. I have spandex shorts under mine that was